All right, everybody, welcome back. Some of you might be a little surprised to see us so soon, but we had some nice little backroom decision making and some honestly some willing bar players to show up and do some cool stuff. I do have, Hells once again here with me to be a little co-caster for a nice little show match, and I also have Zeeberg here to explain a little bit what's going on. So, Zeeberg, I hear, the players are willing to do a bit of a show match, a bit of an attempt to get us a
Hey,
good
yeah,
good set after what happened last time.
yeah, they are. Luckily, they are because sadly that the game had to end the way it did last time. So we got the players together and had a quick chat and asked if they were up to doing a show match of the final that happened last week. The result of last week does stand. So TM won Faction Wars 2026, but this is going to be a rematch, and hopefully we'll get some more good matches.
Yeah, so a few things I noticed was there's been a bunch of people actually like donating, right, for the prize pool for just this show match, which I thought was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, we've got some players that have uh, been donating for this prize pool for this show match. So it's a separate prize pool than what they got last week.
All right, well, I mean
And
that's pretty awesome, right? Like,
yeah, it's great. It sees that people are interested in the game and they're willing to donate some money to see some good matches.
so correct me if I'm wrong, but was it four maps have been changed from the previous Faction Wars pool? Uh,
Yeah. There was a lot of fair criticism of the matches that were chosen for Faction Wars beforehand and also after the fact that when the games were played. So we had a good look at the maps that were chosen and took away some of the maps that are fairly similar that will play fairly similar to other maps. So the bigger maps where you will see lots of rover spamming and the same kind of builds and added some interesting and well played tournament maps. So we have added Aurelia, much smaller map than what we've seen before. We've added Feast of Hades, slightly bigger than Aurelia, but also one that people should know. We've added High Noon. That was quite a success, I think, in the Omega series, or was it Sigma? I'm not sure off the top of my head, but we saw some good matches on there. And yeah, which other one? Oh yeah, I see this crack we added to a classic tournament map. So hopefully we'll see some more interesting builds than just the fairly standard samey ones that we saw in the tournament.
Yeah, I think if I remember right, Aurelia was one of the maps from Faction Wars last year, and it led to some pretty interesting and dynamic games with like the kind of a bit more choke pointy, a little bit more guaranteed tier two, but you also had like interesting plays around the water lane and stuff like that. Uh,
Yeah, we saw what was the name of the decathlon? The T1 Legion tank that
oh,
shoots the minigun. We saw that one rushed out. We
The
also
Decurion
saw the
rushes.
Triton coming out.
Yeah, the
That was
interesting
also used a
builds.
lot. Yeah.
I know,
Well, since then there have been some balance changes to those units, so
True.
I wonder if they're going to be just as effective now as they were last time.
I know High Noon was played not in the last BPL, but the one before. I think it's all kind of blurring together for me. But I know High Noon saw a lot of
Yeah.
1v1 play recently. But it should be fun to watch that in a 3v3, a little bit more controlled environment.
Yeah, yeah. And there's also a map where we'll probably see land and maybe some airplay too, so it lends itself to showcase a lot of the new Legion units.
Yeah, all right. I mean, I like the map pool change. It's kind of interesting. I'm interested to see a little bit more variation and see maybe we can get some later Legion play. I'm curious to see how it holds up, or if maybe we'll see more Arm Core. We'll see. But
Yeah, me too. As for on the admin side, will be me and the other admin, Sis2G, will be in every match. We'll be checking every commander to see if all three commanders have been used, and if not, the match gets start again. And we'll try our best not to repeat what happened last time.
yeah, look. It's mistakes happen. We're all human, but learning from them is important. And like we clearly learned. All right, we don't want a repeat of the grand finals last week. We don't want a repeat of that, and I think this will be fun. We'll get hopefully some good games.
Yeah, I know the players have been scrimming a lot this week. I've seen them online in private lobbies, looking at the maps, and yeah, they might have been cooking some good strats.
Well, all right. Thank
Very,
you,
very curious.
Zeberg, for explaining that. Thank you for organizing this. Honestly, I know the last week was incredibly disappointing ending, and I am very excited to see where this goes.
Yeah, me too. Well, you good luck, you and Hells with the casting, and I hope for some great matches. And I think I'm going to be off because they're going to do the band picking now, and the games are going to start. So I wish you a lot of luck.
All right, sounds
and
good.
We'll speak to each other another time.
Yep. All right, Hells,
Okay.
are you
Bye-bye.
ready?
Yeah. Always ready.
Oh man. You think we're gonna? Okay, this has been kind of on my mind now that they've changed the map pool, and after how much we've seen it in last week, do you think we're gonna see Barrier Reef played?
That's a good question. I
Like,
don't know if the teams will want to run that map back, but I could also see them just banning out a new map instead, so they could just do again what they've done, and maybe they've made their changes and better reads.
do you think APB, after what happened last time, would go like, yeah, you know what, I'm down to run that back? I don't. TM looked gross.
I could see it though. Like if
Good.
you change your understanding of the map, like you evolve, you don't go arm boats, instead you just dip more into the Legion lab. You can still pull that torpedo bomber play. Could be interesting.
Could be.
I could see them trying it, but I could also easily see them saying, you know what, it's just not worth spending that effort on that map. Let's play something else.
If I'm right, there hasn't been a balance patch, right? Like the Legion's still the same as it was last week. Like there's been discussions around balance.
As far as I know.
Okay, so Hippocampus still rule the seas, is what I'm understanding.
Hippocampus Argonauts are
Argonauts,
going to be dominant. Syracusia are interesting. I don't know if they're dominant, but they are interesting.
Very unique, like no
and
depth
there goes
charge.
our first map, by the way.
Oh wait,
two maps gone.
Yeah,
two maps gone, by the way.
Yeah, Proving Grounds and Feast of Hades are first two bans. Honestly, none of it's too surprising. I think I'm actually a little surprised that Feast was banned by APB here.
Yeah, that is a bit surprising.
You would think that'd be their map, right? Their map that they would prefer. They've all played that map so many times. It's a pretty popular 1v1, or it used to be a pretty popular 1v1 map. Actually, what happened to that? I haven't seen. I don't know. That hasn't been played in 1v1 in so long. Oh my god. Not
yeah,
in a competitive
the meta
scene.
has moved on.
Well,
Meta.
what do you think this first pick's gonna be from TM? What are you leaning towards?
Let's get Serene Caldera out of the way, or Barrier Reef. You know, just get the variance water maps out of here.
You don't think they leave Serene for like the 7th or something and just hope they don't have to play it? I mean, that would be a crazy decider map, but
wasn't last time Proving Grounds left for the 7th? I could
so.
see them leaving like a big macro map for 7th.
Ooh,
No, they choose they're choosing a fist fight.
I mean, it's kind of a fist fight, right? But it's so choky. I mean, there's so much variation here in a 3v3 with like there's 2 separate C's to fight. There's mid that's super choky. Oh,
I called the second pick
You did.
at least with Serene.
Wow, Serene Caldera, first pick APB. I'm kind of surprised. I'll be honest.
I'm in APB's head.
I guess.
Understand how they're thinking.
I guess
PM
you
a
are.
different level though.
You know, now that I believe we talked about it last time when we saw a little bit of a Serene Caldera game. I wonder if the tier 2, you know, anti-swarm ship, right, for Legion, like the Pounder one.
Yeah.
Do you think that can kill mexes underwater? I forgot to go test it. I wanted to go test it afterwards.
I'm 99% sure the answer's no.
You sure?
But
sure?
I wouldn't be no, I'd be pretty surprised if it
I mean, the lightning could, alright, you know? Like
I was pretty surprised when the lightning could as well, to be fair.
Aurelia picked ITM. Makes sense. They've played this map so many times. I think actually they played this map in the last Faction Wars. Or at least all the players did. I don't know if TM themselves did. I can't remember, actually. It's only been a year, but it's already gone.
Aurelia definitely will lead to some interesting games. I do expect we'll see, if it goes past T1, to hit some Triton spam. That does seem like that unit would be king of the map.
Zeeberg brought it up, but there was, you know, last year, a few times anyway, there was some Decurion rushes right down into the teeth of the enemy team, and yeah, Decurions have caught a few nerfs. Do you think we're gonna see anything like that? You played with Legion recently, like. How are you thinking about builds?
It's a very hot topic about how good the Kyrian actually is. I'm in the camp of, it's alright, got a lot of HP, could be worse. A lot of people think it's completely too strong. We could see that rush though, it definitely is a feasible play.
Ooh. Yeah, I definitely, especially with like a team's economy, it's much easier to get that critical mass sooner.
Yeah. And you'll have more comms to repair with, which is the
true.
real strength of them.
Ooh.
So
Erebus is our 4th
maybe.
pick. After what happened last week, I'm down for that. That was a fun match to watch.
Yeah, inject the Erebus game into my veins again. Even though it was somewhat disappointing.
It really was.
Before the disappointment, it really was good.
It was a good game, yeah. Very interesting.
All of the new maps picked or banned already. And Isidus coming out, yeah.
So what do we have left? We have Rosetta. Wait, hold on. Why is Rosetta not picked? Is Chisato here? No, Chisato's not here. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. I feel like,
Look at that barrier run back by APB.
Okay. It was funny.
I knew they were going to do it.
having Chisato in the channel after the games last time saying he was really disappointed we did not get to Rosetta. Like, it's like, yeah, that makes sense. I understand it. I get that.
Rosetta lost.
Rosetta last. Wow. Man, I hope we go the whole mile because game 7 on Rosetta 3v3. It will be some spicy stuff.
Yeah. Very much down to see the Rosetta matchup here between these two teams.
Yeah, for sure. Well, first game's gonna be in high noon.
Honestly, not a map we've really seen a lot in team games. Not that I can recall.
Yeah, not as
1v1 that's pretty
common.
popular, but
Flying Duck saying, make sure you pick the right factions this time.
it's a
Throwing
good
that
line.
shade is kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie, but
Will the duck effect be in full effect?
it
Is the
was
real
crazy
question.
last week when they were APB was just losing. They were having a terrible time. Duck comes in and they're just
Oh.
sort of smoothing it out.
I was about to say duck, yeah, it means that we can't have the flying duck effect come in, but they actually sub Meowin right at the
Oh.
end.
They're gonna lose the duck. I mean, they do get Meowland, but they do lose the duck effect. I don't know. Is that a good enough trade-off?
But you see, maybe the duck effect is best as a tag partner. You need to only pull out the duck effect when you're down.
Oh, true. I mean,
You
that
can't
does
just break out the duck effect from the beginning.
that fits the script. You know what? I like that. You wait till you're down 3 games, you pull out your secret duck strats, and all of a sudden, you know what? The reverse sweep starts. Like you gotta.
So last year confirming he thinks we're going to start with a 3-0.
Look, that's what happened last week, all right? And then APB woke up and they decided to not tolerate that.
They decided to choose violence and eliminate themselves.
Yeah, well, one thing happened, nobody was proud of it, and now here we are in game 1 of a nice little show match between APB and TM.
Yeah,
And-
I mean that's cool. I'm happy that we get the show match though. I've always wanted more show matches in Bar. It'll be interesting to see. Do you think people are going to be playing it like super seriously tournament style, or is this going to be more in the style of show match where you're trying to style on your opponent?
There's money on the line here, okay? You can buy an entire pizza with the prize pool split between your teammates, okay? That is huge, Hells, okay?
Fancy pizza, a fancy pizza to be fair.
Well, I mean,
But-
look, I'm American, okay? We got everything's expensive for me. But
Okay, you've got real fancy pizza. Sure.
No, I don't know if fancy is the word I would use, but you know, it'll be pizza. It'll be edible.
Maybe a tank of gas.
Yeah, there you go. Well,
The
maybe not
true
even.
prize pool.
Yeah, so we've seen, you know, on this, especially in 1v1, I'm actually a little surprised with APB. Nobody spawning in the back geolocation. It's a little surprising. I guess Bloatier, can walk and take the forward geo, but I already
Guessing
kind of
they
like
want to
TM
get
spawn
into-
more.
I'm guessing they want Draxel to get into the water very quickly. Or is he going to lock up the front? That's like the real question to me. Are Bloatier and Raxel both heading to the front, or is Raxel taking the smacks and getting into the water? Meow is clearly getting into the water very quickly, right?
Yeah, I feel like you don't send more than one commander to the front, right? Like I don't feel like you need it. Like maybe Raxel at least locks down that avenue, and then Bloatier can lock down the other. But
Yeah.
I mean, ideally you don't. I mean, it's such a choke pointy map, and you kind of want both Cs, right? Like it gives you so much ability to do stuff and so much room for activities if you own both Cs. But pretty okay. So we're actually Bloatier going for the only land lab so far, and is opting for a Legion vehicle lab, and Raxel is going front.
So are they not starting? Okay, I mean that makes sense, I guess. Honestly, probably we're overvaluing the C lab, yeah, and you just. But does that mean they're going to drop in the Legion lab?
So Sash is going Legion C, whereas Meow is going Arm C.
Arm C.
Interesting.
This didn't work out last time.
Not at all.
Arm C, I felt like in Barrier Reef we saw the Arm C versus Legion C, and after a while, like it started evenly, and the longer the matchup went on, the worse and worse the matchup got.
I can't remember who it was that was microing the Arm C, but I actually kind of feel like the Arm frigates were just the wrong unit. I don't know if destroyers would have been better, but in my gut is telling me that yes, they would have been better, but the frigates were just not trading well at all.
The Elisaurs got obliterated is pretty much where the matchup went horribly wrong. They just didn't have the HP or the damage.
Oh boy. Well, we've seen this enough last week. Although, maybe 3 wheelies actually can kill a rover.
Wheelie redemption there. Back, baby.
Is it sad that I wasn't sure if they could? Like, it was one rover and I wasn't 100% convinced that they were going to beat it.
Oh, look at that wheelie surviving, dodging through.
Actually kind of removing a little bit of a tempo here, I think, from Bloater, as he's already swapped to Alaris. It looked like he wanted to be kind of aggressive, but having to send a few over to kill this rover kind of sucks a little bit for him.
Actually a large number. And it gets away. Oh, that's annoying.
Oh, no.
He doesn't send one down. Ooh, that's not good.
I'm sure in about a minute or so that's not going to come back to bite APB in an unfortunate position, I'm sure.
Definitely not in any mexes that they value.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, I wonder, does the...
I mean, they built a lot of Alaris, but they didn't get anything off it.
Well, they actually just saw it now with the skater radar. Okay, Meow pings it.
Maybe the skater can take it out. But they're so close.
Oh, wow, it did. Lucky for APB, the skater takes out that little rover. I'm actually a little... Yeah, this is a lot of Alaris to make, right? But this is such a choke pointy map that it actually looks like the window to get damage with these Alaris is, like, already kind of over.
And at least they got out 2 incisors, which, to be fair, is better than nothing, but... Yeah, I think the window is gone. We are kinda going to now transition out of land being the play until T2.
So yeah, we have some amphibious tanks from Bloater coming out to try and go harass, it looks like, Autopilot's base, as well as Auto making a amphibious con to go try and contest the South Sea mexes.
We do see Spodey also trying to get into the water, and the Beaver getting caught out here.
Oh, this should...
Whoa.
Oh, Meow
should never go out.
Yeah, Meow should easily be able to deny this. There should be no way Spodey, with just his commander, will have enough BP to keep this up. Surely not.
I have a campus coming down.
Oh, maybe actually. Yeah, he's targeting the commander instead of the lab.
And Bear didn't kill the Beaver. Oh, because it went underwater. Ooh. So he's actually focusing Spodey's comm.
That's giving Spodey so much time, though. I actually wonder if that was a mistake. He might have been able to kill that lab.
Probably not with the comm on it.
It's definitely, yeah, it's a little brutal now. With the lab going up, I think it's going to be kind of awkward.
It feels that, like, now that they've got 2 labs up in the water, Riptide is out, Elisaur is not going to be able to compete with these units.
Well, the first, I'm going to say Cetus, and you know what? I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong, and you will all hate me for it, and that's okay, but the first Cetus is going to hit Autopilot's base, but there's enough incisors already out, ready to defend this.
They knew it was coming, and I think Meow just lost these navies.
Yeah, all I saw it does go down.
Yes. And the problem is, it's not just that this side is now not winning, but they're not in the water on the other side. But we do see actually a switch here, as you are correctly showing. Double air lab.
For Mosquito. I kind of like it. It's an interesting play. But I feel like there's a very narrow window here to get value with that.
If TM snuffs it out, they can easily counter this, but if this is just going to catch them fully by surprise, it could be absolutely devastating. They need to have an air lab up to counter, and the thing is, that is a double air lab mosquito transition. And they are going, and now they're just doing T2 behind this. This is going to catch them completely unprepared, and this could be 2 Geos, maybe more going down.
Yeah, we really need Raxel to make sure he's going for economy here. I think if he wants to get value for this, going for the Geo is going to be big. Going to make the air transition for Autopilot much harder.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to even be able to get the air transition off now. Because there's also a Cetus that's taken out mexes. They do have some fighters out, but there are fighters ready and waiting. Energy is getting taken out pretty effectively.
Oh, Raxel's gonna try and go for the main bit. Most of these mosquitoes have already blown most of their rockets, but can he get this Geo?
No way. I think he would have. Can they? Not with the repairs. I think he lost too many of them initially on the first. By not going straight from the Geo to the next Geo, enough fighters came out.
Maybe a bit of a blunder there, using all the mosquitoes going for the second Geo instead of just spreading out and killing mexes, but at least the first one
awkward position. Yeah, it could be worse. Like, it's not bad. They killed a bunch of mexes, they killed some solars, they killed things. Meow did kill the lab, that's something worth noting. But we do have a comm walk coming in from Sashkor, and he's getting Syracusia out as well.
Meow has like a good critical mass here, but he is leaving all this metal on Spodey's side of the map. I guess Meow's commander is almost there, but this one Orca actually being such an annoyance.
Sash has made landfall. T2 has arrived at the front line now, though. But they're not going to stop Sash's walk. I think Sash will reach this Geo easily.
Yeah, something needs to be done about Sashkorn here. He cannot be allowed to just free walk the lab like that. Or not the lab, the Geo, I mean. Oh, Meow actually
Meow getting
going down.
absolutely volleyed by the Argonauts here. Chases them, but in doing so, not dodging the torpedoes from this Orca.
Ooh.
But Meow has a window here.
Destroyed.
Like, he's sure he lost the fight, but as long as he doesn't let Spodey blow up on him. Okay, I mean, he smells the play, he sees the play coming.
Oh my!
Still loses most of his fleet.
Absolutely brutal comm bomb.
2 destroyers left, one going to go down real soon.
I mean, I believe we just saw live that cats just don't like water and aren't meant for swimming, and Spodey just showed him that. I think as Meow loses basically his entire navy to that comm bomb.
He's trying to sneak a res sub through to it. The cleavers are breaking open the front line, but there's a Syracusia sitting off the coast just picking away at things.
Oh, that's incredibly annoying. Wow. That is incredibly annoying. The destroyer, the drones plus the heat ray. Enough to just start tickling it down these defenses.
Garpike's trying to sneak in some quick shots. Oh yeah, but the quick shot is dead.
It did something. It shot quickly. That's about all I can say about that. Otto looking like he wants to try and get on top of these cleavers.
Another Syracusia running mid. Tritons are out. Tritons, I think. Oh, the incisors can't shoot in the water at the cleavers.
That is unfortunate. I actually really wonder if Otto realizes that. That is very unfortunate. Oh, Meow actually got another commander. Is it getting the medal? Wait, how is that?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Spodey didn't have a lot of units.
Equalizing the game. The problem is that there's Garpikes just currently shredding through the backline mexes, and not a lot can move to respond to them. We have a Tsar, I think, out in the middle of the map to push back this push.
Oof. That Tsar definitely doing what the Tsar does best, and just kind of pounding away at everything in front of it.
I have learned, by the way, Autopilot showed me the Meow getting caught on this engage. It looks like the sub is also still alive because the destroyer kited out of range. Oh no, that is
a disaster, I think, is the word we're going to use. Absolute disaster. The sub is still alive, but I mean, realistically, there's nothing else here. Meow could just get the medal and be totally kind of content.
Yes,
as long as
he is
die.
getting the medal. There's even more Garpikes reaching the back line of APB, and
oh, there's a lot of wins here too. This is actually kind of really bad right now. Yeah. I mean, Bloodier, I guess, does have the AGO, or I believe the AGO. No, he's making it.
Holding it. And you know what's very disconcerting is that TM has their AGO up already, even though they were pretty delayed compared.
That does not surprise me whatsoever. You know, with Autopilot being in the little macro, you know, driving seat, that really does not surprise me. I mean, this is kind of.
We're not seeing more Mantis though.
Wait, which one's Mantis?
The drone carrier.
Oh, the drone
I learned from Autopilot on Rosetta that if you spam Pure Mantis drone carrier, it is impossible to cost efficiently counter them. Like, you need 10 plus T2AA.
Maybe we'll get there after a little bit of macros. It looks like, you know, I was gonna say Bloater's macroing, but he's actually kind of not keeping up with Otto at all. Like Otto is just full focusing on the TM's macro here.
Yeah.
And kind of booming.
The problem is there's a Garpike still going in the back line. There's actually 2 of them. All the mexes are gone. And this is just delaying them. Like, Meow getting all the metal has actually put APB ahead in metal per second, and we do have the Medusas out, which are busy cleaning out, destroyed the Tar. But
oh man, this combo of like the Triton Medusa, kind of looking, that's kind of scary looking.
This is what I thought might be really strong. Triton, very nasty at range, very high-powered, shall we say. And then the Medusa is just a walking beam of death.
Meow.
Now currently got his dancing shoes on.
He's taking a lot of damage actually. Not doing a great job of dodging. Okay, he's dodging a little bit now, but I mean, really, yeah, he needs to actively micro his commander here to avoid damage.
He's lucky that the subs are all synced firing at the moment. Ooh.
Oh, it's bad. Oh, I think we're about to see another cat die. Yep.
Cat water allergy continues.
Well, one commander left for APB, and Raxel's actually sitting here at 300 HP. It's a little scary for him. I'm not gonna lie.
Are these hovers?
These are hovers, yeah. You want to pronounce that one? I'm not going to.
Look at its name.
I'm not. Somebody pronounce that for me.
Glaucus. It's either Glaucus or
Glaucus. I'll trust you, Hells. All right, on this one.
Something. The G's are currently going down in the back line to the quick shots, but
ooh, Triton's doing what they do uniquely in driving into the water and pretending to be boats to actually kick Sash Koran out of the sea.
This is big. They need to find something to get into this game because they are just falling behind. They actually have a massive army value lead at the moment, APB, and these Tritons are going to be really difficult to respond to because their front line's being knocked on, and now the sea is open. These LLTs mean nothing to the T2, but Meow is about to also get ejected, I think.
Yeah, Meow desperately, I think, needs, he's making them now, but, I mean, these Orcas from Spodey have just been way too much for him to handle, like, massive sub-value this game from Spodey, although maybe an overcommitment here.
Ooh, he's not looking, he's just kind of floating forward.
Oh, God, I was gonna say overcommitment, and then, yeah, Meow getting totally surrounded.
Riptides, oh my God, the Riptide's just crushing Meow. That did...
It's actually, it's so close.
It's getting really close at the end.
The new Destroyer reinforcement, Meow's lab being closer, I think is actually going to be just enough here to give all this metal actually the way of APB. 4,000 metal.
Lab. 4080's lab, there's no lab yet.
Wait, I'm getting rebuilt now,
and the Tritons are... Yeah, we need to get back in the water is the call. Tritons are in the back line. We have T2 Air now to respond to them, which I think is necessary.
I don't think they're winning. The Wasps are losing this, by the way. Like, not quickly, but they are losing.
Yeah. If the Titans had been grouped up, these Wasps would have lost.
It looks like the Wasps will eventually clean this up. Autopilot doing his pretty staple build, I feel like, at this point, of just macro defending with air. All right, do we...
Wise, it's kind of grim.
Yeah.
But map state-wise, army value 120% is massive.
Oh man, the Medusa's we're just blasting some of these rovers coming out of the lab on fire at will. Unfortunately, just kind of blasting rovers instead of actual...
I'm a big fan of this Prometheus. The Prometheus is insane against spam.
Oof.
But Banisher's kind of strong.
Just getting deleted by those Banisher connections.
They are currently scouting. Spodey going for the little gremlin play. Could honestly work out really nicely. There are units here.
Axel pings it. Just barely APB sees that.
PM has perfect knowledge of what's going on. Oh, muscles lose tracking right at the last second.
Yep, Meow did get all of the metal from that engagement. A lot of mexes did go down for TM, but TM just has so many like tier 2 mexes.
Yeah, they have a lot of. They have more E per second. Their mexes are back. They can kind of just afford everything, and that window where the army advantage was massive is kind of gone.
Yeah, a lot of it was kind of committed to kill those mexes in the north, but I mean, Otto's already replacing these mexes, and now Spodey's activating his grunt run by.
And he's activating his naval run by Meow's fleet out of position.
Oh.
I think the writing might be on the wall for this game.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, TM has nothing but one banisher, 2 banishers, and Sash Corn in mid. That is all that is holding this front line.
If that banisher would die, they could do something, but the banisher is not going down, and Sash is in a jammer.
Oh.
So these Prometheus are about to get lit up.
Oh man, kind of brutal D-guns. Medusa is going down to banishers. And I think if I go look, Meow's base is actively dying.
Yeah, the map is currently collapsing a little bit here. Meow's base is definitely dead. The gunships do get taken out, but Meow's navy is eliminated.
Yeah.
Off the back of this, TM is just too far ahead.
Pretty used to saying that at this point. TM once again finding a macro lead. Off of just kind of clean macro. I had to look for a second. I didn't know what that was,
Yeah,
but no.
that is an Inferno.
Yeah.
Enjoy the gigantic long-range napalm vulture.
Somehow they need to kick this commander out of mid. They need to kick this commander out of mid and push, but it's just a commander and a jammer, just unpushable apparently. Quite a bit of metal on the ground here.
Did you know that napalm doesn't burn in water?
That is news to me, I guess. I would have assumed it does because of bar magic, but you know what? Now we know. Now we know.
At least it doesn't display that it's burning in
Oh,
water.
true,
Put it
true.
that way.
Well, all right, game 1 going to TM. Kind of an interesting one. I feel like it could have gone either way there. A little back and forth, but the just slow macro domination of TM once again, just too much to deal with.
It feels like the Mosquito play was kind of all in to an extent. They really needed to kill both Geos. They killed one Geo and like semi-equalized the game if you removed the cost of the Mosquitoes. But they just fell behind off that play.
I really feel like it was a mistake going for the second Geo, right? Like they'd already lost enough Mosquitoes.
Yeah, at the end.
I feel like going for more mexes sort of put TM even further behind. Like getting the first Geo is so good. I don't know. That's a hard call to make because you know if you're going to the second Geo, you're running into like all of his BP. He's gonna have AA there. I don't know. It's gonna be hard.
I mean, there's an argument to make that they should have gone to the second Geo first and tried to kill all the BP.
Maybe actually, yeah.
And that would be the true way to play it, but you're kind of coin flipping.
It's a little coin flip, yeah.
There.
I feel like the safest play is just going for first Geo is like, you know there's no base there, there's no BP, probably undefended, then just spread out, kill every mex on the map, boom, call it a day. You know, like, I don't know, hard to make.
Teams, yeah. A little bit of a trade-up of players going on.
Yeah, TM now, apparently.
Dark effect coming for TM.
Yeah, kind of powerful change here. God, I just want them to hit start. I'll laugh so hard. You know, nobody's checking who's what faction. No. Now, make sure that players are actually on the right team.
As an imposter, something a little bit sassier. As long as they get the factions right, to be fair, it doesn't really matter.
True. Maybe you just mix the teams up. You know, just run it down. Who cares? All right, going into Serene Caldera, I guess. Game 2. Man, I hope we see some crazy like tier 2 play. I know like when we watched it was a Mega Series, right? Where this map was played. Yeah. We saw just a bunch of standard play, and then every now and again, we would see some crazy cooked build, and I kind of hope we see some crazy cooked build.
Pro definitely pulled out the most cooked build we've seen, where they just skipped T1 entirely and went T2.
And immediately got a
Used
unit
the
nerfed.
Maelstrom. Yeah, immediately got it nerfed and didn't win the game.
And
which is
didn't win, that's true.
the worst part of it all.
Funny
but
combo.
You know you did something right if the unit immediately gets nerfed. I don't think we're going to see this. My guess is we're going to see these two teams play really similar styles.
Yeah.
Legion C in the middle of the map. 2 players on the side, macro lords in the middle, and...
Macro lords in the... And if you look at it, that is what we're seeing, right? 2 macro lords right in the middle.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And going from there is the play into T2. Whoever gets, like, even the slightest edge...
Check your comms? Is he saying that for a reason? Is there really a world here that these guys did this?
I will say I saw a comm change, and it's now right. Hold on.
That's so funny.
Hold
Oh
on.
my god, that's so funny.
I'm watching you, APB. We're watching you.
That's
There's no
crazy.
way APB's actually doing this, right?
Arm
They're not
in the
putting
middle?
Arm middle.
Yeah, that seems a little... I mean, I'm assuming APB is going 3
Unless-
here, right? Like, there's no way...
Unless their idea is they're going to do the Maelstrom play.
I mean, if I remember right from that pro build, wasn't the Maelstrom play you actually had to spawn together because you just didn't have the BP to do it by yourself, right?
Maybe like a slightly delayed version of it. But maybe their guess is that they can
Actually, I
use
can't remember.
Maelstroms.
Maybe.
Because they're opting for it.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
I'm pretty sure we just see Armed lose on repeat to Legion C at the moment.
Oh no, Butter, this is just a normal build. 6 cons, well, normal wink wink. But 6 cons, 900 dolphins in queue.
Did you see Autopilot? 8 cons.
8 cons, 140 hippocampus. Man, you know what? This is all about who greeds more. Well, Autopilot currently winning that battle.
It kind of makes sense, right? Because of the metal produced, like, you need more mexes and you need to take your mexes faster. But there must be a plan. I mean, there's no way APB is not dearest with a plan. I just don't know what that plan is, because I would argue that is the weakest of the C's at the moment. Not weakest, but like
You just angered
situational, the most situation.
I hope you're prepared. Everybody
I
tell
just
him why he's
started another
wrong.
nice balanced discussion somewhere. I will definitely not be reading.
Oh man, no, it makes sense
But
doing this like mid hard greed, and I think you're right? Like we specifically the Dolphin versus Hippocampus matchup just was so overwhelmingly in the direction of Legion that I don't know.
It seems odd. It goes against what we saw in the previous series of how to play the C matchup. But again, that's not like Blowdeer's weak in any way. There must be a plan. There is an idea to this. We actually don't see any labs from the other players, by the way, as of yet. What if this is just...
Huh. Oh wait, I see...
Dude.
No, I see Sash has just now dropped one, but yeah, it is actually just... Wait.
For APB, specifically.
For APB, I see. Oh, it actually, wait, looks like... okay, so...
No, there's the lab. Okay, I take it back. That's
He's listening.
Not the plan.
He's immediately...
He's walking a bit closer.
Yeah, they have to, right? There's no way one lab spends this metal effectively.
Yeah.
I mean...
There's the third lab, so it's not a Maelstrom rush. I don't know what the plan is.
I'm assuming we're going to see a lab from Spodie. Oh, maybe he's just going to keep walking, maybe. Interesting.
Yeah, maybe we actually see the other rush. I mean, if the Dolphin gets in, you can take out multiple mexes.
Oh, he's not targeting.
Yeah.
The hippocampus! Oh my god, that is so insane. Look, I'm sorry. The impulse of the hippocampus totally stopping these dolphins from being able to play the game, unfortunately. Even then, they do get the mechs. They get a radar. They take one hippocampus.
It's not too bad. They'll take... Well,
That impulse is so crazy. Like, it's so ridiculous, but...
about 50 seconds of that mech's being dead to pay back the dolphin's death.
Yeah,
Stop running the dolphin in. No.
Look, at least he's not turning, so he's not getting an impulse. So, you know, we'll what?
Yeah, it is apparently they can impulse you at angles. I don't know what the condition is. Honestly, they got 2 kills there. It ends up working out, but there's more on the way. I guess if you can, like, pull away the defense and split through and catch more mexes, you can do stuff. And I guess it's working out. Just this hard dolphin pressure to deny mexes and slow down the macro, but... It's scary, man.
If you look, like, if we're looking at the metrics, there's only really one metric in APB's favor, which admittedly is a good metric to have in your favor. But you know, I mean, it's relatively even for metal produced at this point. I wouldn't say it's too bad.
Yeah, metal produced. Oh no, dolphin turned.
Oh my god! I mean, look, at this point he's just.
I think he's not moving.
Yeah.
He's not moving. That's not impulse. But ooh, we do actually have supporters linking. Okay.
Yeah, showing up to die. That's what we have. So I mean, actually, they probably could have killed
Honestly,
that dolphin.
You know, supporters are better than I think we think they are, because we so often see them fight pro riptides and then just die. They have a really good range versus dolphin. Oh, kill the next one.
Nice.
Okay,
Alright, does get the mech. You know, all this damage is kind of happening on TM's side of the map. They are losing mexes. Admittedly, there is a decent amount of C reclaim that is popping up on their side of the map as well, but...
Yeah, but this does keep TM entirely focused away from other places they could be. And as more mexes go down, we see metal produced is not actually shifting over to APB. The hippocampus have arrived and are... This is maybe where Seekers are not the happiest at all.
I was gonna say, are supporters not being impulsed? Like, why was it just Dolphin? Like, this... Wait, okay, hold on. These supporters can turn and not get impulse, but I'm confused. How does impulse work? Like,
they're too small.
It doesn't even make sense.
Okay, we now have a frigate arriving.
Oh yeah, kind of by itself actually. A weird, maybe overextension here, although it does not look like Spodey is going to jump on top of it.
Spodey has a lot of things lurking in his backline. That's the problem. If we actually look at this map, there's a lot of units still just floating around TM's territory, and this is a really good interception.
Didn't lose the con, didn't lose the mechs, and killed all 3 hippocampus is definitely very high value.
I just want to see APB just drop that T2 lab while they've got this forward momentum.
Have you considered 2 dolphin labs? Have we 3? Oh my!
Dolphin.
3 dolphin labs.
You know what? I guess there are other options in the game
Countered.
that I hadn't thought about.
By 2 hippocampus labs.
Yeah. Wow, truly the meta is evolving in front of our eyes.
It is. I mean, I kind of actually like this idea from Bloater, right? You know, it was spend your metal and just try and hit at a timing that they're not expecting and totally overwhelm.
I mean, it very
TM.
much goes with like our discussion of how to beat TM, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to be, well, from last week, our discussion of what to do versus TM, but it's definitely committed. I'll give it that. It's kind of psychopath play, and I appreciate the idea. But now
I don't
we
even
see
know
Argonauts coming out.
if it's like an overcommitment, right? Like ideally, this could actually hit at a timing that like TM is just not prepared for, right? Like the spike in army value actually is not even that. It's actually going the wrong way, despite Bloater having 3 labs.
I think the big thing is the metal produced, right? Like in Navy, metal produced is where you really need to keep your eyes on the balance.
Oh, man.
But army value is equalizing as we talk about this more and more.
Yeah, Auto just pumping Argonauts in mid. I'm curious how Mass Dolphin trades with Argonauts, if they can get good surrounds and actually fight into them.
Mass Dolphin versus Hippocampus looks like such a wild fight.
Yeah.
But, ooh, if you look to the other side of the choke, there is a massive run by about to hit through. If you look behind this, Blodio sneaking past everything with like 30 dolphins. Everything's on the wrong side. More reinforcements are coming now, but they might just be able to beeline straight to Sash Gorin's base.
Ooh, denying the overcharged mexes. I see. So Otto is actually trying to up these mexes into overcharged mexes. The 2.4 being valuable
He
enough.
loses that. But where's Blodia sending this fleet? Is he going to send it straight to Sash? Because if he gets intercepted by this fleet, it's really bad. But if he gets to Sash's area first...
Ooh, man. Yeah, Bloater not
Good
actively
find.
microing this fleet. Hopefully by the time it starts fighting, he does, as there's a big fight happening on the other side.
Yeah, there's fights all over the map. We're back into this chaotic disorder everywhere. Oh,
Wait,
no, this fleet
where
cannot
is he
AFK.
go? What is the? Oh my God, he's just rallying.
Oh, and this means they are going to get intercepted. Aircraft spotted. Oh, we have torpedo bombers out of Bloater and T2 coming now.
Oh, I
Okay.
like this a lot. Hit the
APB pulling out the
mexes.
torpedo bomber tech. They're onto it.
Where is he going?
They- Okay, they're busy shooting. They're busy shooting at boats at the moment.
Okay, well, okay, Bloater actively microing this. TM is losing mexes. The Argonaut fleet, though, is kind of massive on the right side of the map.
Yeah. And that Blodia Dolphin run by has gone away, but it looks like Spodey is just kind of dead.
Oh, man, yeah, Spodey having 2 labs here is going to lose his Armada lab. His Legion lab should survive for a bit longer, but kind of just getting
I think also we
overwhelmed.
Am I correct? Do we have T2 out for APB?
We do
Yeah.
indeed. Arm tier 2. Maelstrom's in queue, multiple tier 2 cons in queue as well. Bloater
The-
deciding to
the
try and go for
numbers-
more mexes instead of land these seaplanes, which, you know what, maybe not even the worst call. Who knows?
I mean, any damage is good damage now, right? They just need to keep it busy while they have this massive T2 advantage. And Spodey is just in disarray. Like, Spodey barely exists. He's down to like 10 entities on the map. But Duck is under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, this little
Argonaut.
fight
Aw.
between Sash and Duck is not looking very Duck favored, although he should have tier 2 reinforcements coming his way momentarily. This little frigate fleet on the backline actually could deny multiple overcharge mexes should Raxel decide to micro it, which is kind of a big blow to TM.
Yeah, if you can get these, that cuts a lot of metal production out, but they need to make a plan to somehow save this area. We get the T2 spotted now for TM. They see that T2 is out. We do see torpedo bombers assisting against this overwhelming Sashgorin push. And these pushers slowly dying. Like, it is going away.
Is this a feed? This might be a slight feed from Sash. I mean, he's killing mexes with the Argonauts, but there are Maelstroms on the way, and I would have to assume that these trade decently well into Argonauts, being a whole tier up.
And there's even more Riptides in front of them. They are about to get sandwiched. Maelstroms are very, very strong, as we see.
Ooh, man. Yeah, unfortunately, it just absolutely eviscerates that fleet. You know, actually, yeah, Sash kind of killed a decent amount of mexes, but maybe an overcommitment.
And there's still pressure all over the map. TM hits their own T2 timing, is spamming already out the Legion T2 boat.
Those
Name
frigates.
I had not for the life
Yeah,
of
good
me
luck.
remember.
Those frigates are still going in the backline, denying
Something
mexes.
campus.
Yeah, okay, look, we'll go
Campus.
look. What is it?
Campus? What
Leo
is it?
Campus. Leo Campus.
Leo Campus. Lion Campus. Okay, I can remember that one.
Come on, Hells.
Actually, we do see Spodey as a... I'm sorry, the names, they were getting to me.
Why are you becoming
The
me?
We do see actually Spodey has a pretty decent counter run by into Raxel, but it is getting shut down, and I think Sashgorin is now facing the wrath of the Maelstroms.
Yeah,
Both teams are bleeding everywhere.
if you look at the metrics, literally every metric is APB's favor here, as they have more everything. There's just nothing looking great for TM here, unless they get like
APB
a crazy engagement and get the reclaim from it. I'm actually not sure how TM gets themselves back in this game.
I think it's really difficult, right? Because they're so far behind on the T2 transition that the T2 mexes are now coming out. Raxel's com needs to be a bit careful there.
Sash did have a
More
frigate
units
in the
lurking.
backline on Bloatier's titles, but it looks like
Commander destroyed.
the torpedo bomber
Commander.
shield shut it down. Wait, which commander just died? Is that Sash?
Sash, I think Sash just went down. Sash is about to just get full wiped at this moment. All of the Maelstroms, Riptides from Raxel have arrived, and Argonauts have been spammed out by Duck, and we just see Sash's whole forward push is gone.
Man, everywhere I look, there's just fights happening as both Spodey and Sash are being hard pressured by just the overwhelming amount of Maelstroms and frigates coming their way.
Yeah, and there are even more Maelstroms being printed.
Well, if we
Do you think we will see a move over to battleships?
maybe I probably Legion's battleships for me are so I feel like way better at fighting the land stuff, and even then kind of underwhelming. I don't think they're very good sea fighters. Oh my god, these pounder
Legion's
boats.
flagship, though.
Yeah, the Legion railgun flagship. That makes up for it. You know what? If Otto could sneak one of those out, that thing is probably
We would like
gonna
to
do
see
great.
that.
Yeah, these
But, I mean,
pounder boats, by the way, kind of looking. What are the Leo Campus? Looking real
Yeah,
good,
Leo Campus.
real strong.
Yeah. I think the Maelstrom might still be better just because of range, but yeah, we can definitely see the push is stalling out a bit, but man, if you look at the numbers on Sashkoran's side,
It's looking grim. Yeah.
it is. Yeah, it's looking like a real problem for him. That is an insane fleet of Argonauts and Maelstroms coming now.
There's quite a bit of metal on the ground
Raxel-
here, but Raxel is getting, weirdly enough, he is getting it despite it being directly in front of Spodey's vase.
Yeah, honestly, there's so many torpedo frigates here that these commanders just... Think about it. I will eat.
Very, very calm and collected eating of that metal despite the imminent death 2 feet from him. But, you know, another run by actually going to start pressuring a new flank of TM.
Yeah. You have a engage between Leo Campus and Riptides.
Oh my god, the impulse. That impulse is
Yeah, the
just so
impulse
strong.
is brutal. Why does Legion have so much impulse? I swear, every Legion unit is like, you know what? I have impulse as well.
Look, it's a floating pounder, hells. Okay, I don't. We can't. You can't hate on the floating
Explain the
pounder.
Leo Campus then.
Okay, that I don't.
Explain the Campus, sorry.
I don't know what's going on with the hippocampus, but
Why is the T1 Hippo a T2 Leo?
look. That's for
Hippo is more dangerous than Lion.
that's
damn
for
it.
somebody else to know. Okay, I don't know, but battleships
We
are
have
coming out,
battleships, yeah.
and it looks like we're sticking with the Leo Campus from autopilot. I'm curious if we're going to see a swap to anything else in the later game Tier 2 Legion lab.
I have no idea what... I've honestly, this is something I don't know about Legion, is how their navy works at T2. I've seen the Pounder boat, the Leo Campus.
Yeah, the pounder boat, the battleship, I really do feel is underwhelming in sea, especially fighting other battleships. Like, the range difference is just so brutal. Unless they get in close, in which case it eats them alive, because it too has pounder guns. But, yeah, the railgun flagship that I definitely don't know the name of. Pretty strong. Might be, I think, one of the stronger boats just in sea at all. Total, like, hard stop.
Maelstroms sneak through. Maelstroms, if they get into a tidal battery,
Oh my
absolutely
God.
eat it alive.
Looks like they are going to get
my
caught
God.
here as they slight APM stall is going to let the frigates catch up and surround them.
We do have some Leo Campus making a break for it, both in the middle and on the flank, but the Maelstroms are in hot pursuit and torpedo gunships catch
they
them
are.
in mud.
Leo Campus are so fast. I actually had to go look because I'm like, these are hard outrunning these Maelstroms, and then unfortunate APM stall from Sash is actually going to let Flying
It
Duck
actually
on
is
top of this.
juking Flying Duck's navy by APM stalling.
Well, unfortunate from both sides then. Maybe actually give Sash the ability to get out instead of getting collapsed on, although we'll have to see. He might just get surrounded and eaten there.
Axel, we're about to get the engage here, but the battleship has just arrived.
Where did his navy just go? Those pounder by the Leo Campus just
To be
eviscerated
fair,
it.
The Leo campers have now vanished as well.
That is true, and all that's left is the single dreadnought here, which admittedly should be able to kite forever and deal with these Argonauts, especially with the second one
Another
coming up.
dreadnought shows up. Okay, that is... Okay, this is the real question. How does the battleship do?
It
Kind
eats
of
them
in
alive.
the worst turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, battleships are so naval dominant, but it is coming down. But with 2 battleships, the DPS gets insane.
Yeah, that
He keeps
surround
this
is pretty
battleship
good.
alive. Oh, it goes down right at the end, but he gets the naval control now.
And it does look like Sash has been caught on the left side. Most of his navy going down in this engagement. Kind of a big loss here. As I'm assuming there's quite a bit of metal on the ground.
The
Oh,
sub
man.
has snuck through into the back line now as well in Sash's side.
You can see tier 2 air coming out for Bloat here, as well as pretty massive tidal scaling behind it. Autopilot not opting for his own tier 2 air lab. A little surprised. Usually we're seeing from Auto this air, but I guess he's in a position where he doesn't feel.
Yeah, he just
can get away
doesn't
with
have
it.
the time, right? He's under so much pressure trying to hand out units to keep his flanks alive that now Blodio gets to dictate the game state.
Man, this.
Man, that battleship is taking names. It's about to... Suddenly it got boosted
Yeah, it
up
got
by
boosted.
the Leo campers there.
Good engagement from Spody, though, actually. Totally catches this whole fleet, and honestly, he's getting all of the metal. Quite a bit of metal left on TM's side of the map.
But Sash is, once again, living on the edge of death.
I think
That
once
is-
this battleship gets onto Sash's side of the map, or actually, it's kind of turning around. Once it gets here, I'm assuming it can fight into this whole fleet quite easily.
Yeah. We have some Brimstones out, but Brimstone's definitely not quite the naval fighter. Everything else.
Oh man,
The
yeah.
Cruiser shows up. The power of the Cruiser doing absolutely nothing to the Leo campers.
A little bit of trauma for Hells, coming back to bite him there, seeing these cruisers being made, but honestly, maybe, does it really fight into a Leo campus that bad? They're so squishy. I mean, Battleship, I feel like, does it way better. Oh, Raxel's commander gets kind of volleyed there.
Yeah, he is running across the island to get away. Good retreat. Will live to fight another day. Do you think we're going to see torpedo bombers, Lich? What do you think the T2 lab transition is for? Just to take mexes on land?
Yeah, I'm assuming tier 2 mexes on land and also just fighters, right? Tier 2 fighters. Maybe we'll see something more once the mexes go up, but I think APB may be a little hesitant to push their lead, maybe not realizing exactly how far ahead they are.
He must have a sense of it from the match
should.
state, right? Raxel might go down here. He is about to get caught out. Cruisers arriving to support him.
Ooh, actually, maybe baited Spody
Good
into kind of an
dodging,
awkward
though.
fight.
Yeah, actually he dodges, gets out of range, and Spody's fleet goes down as 2 more battleships show up.
Oh man,
There's
yeah.
a lot of battleships engaged on this side, and so few on the other side.
Yeah, Otto just totally content to make these Leo Campus on repeat. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't seen. I mean, maybe again they're behind and he doesn't feel like he can swap off of it. And to be fair, they are trading very well into basically everything. But
Yeah.
well,
It's definitely keeping them alive. We have a bit of a flying flotilla here.
you saw Pounder boats. Now it's time for Pounder seaplanes. And Hells, Pounder seaplanes, yeah.
It could work, honestly, they're probably going to catch the battleships here. The Enyos.
The Maelstroms have a little bit of AA, but as long as Bloody reacts in time, should be able to get here to save at least some of this fleet. Oh man, actually, these seaplanes are actually not. They're kind of
dying to the Maelstrom.
yeah, they're not doing nearly as well as I was expecting them to. Spody's Navy as well, dying on the retreat there. The fighters come in, and
Battleship's alive still. That is tragic, actually.
yeah, only one battleship goes down. A second one is on the verge of dying, but just barely surviving. Oh, huge engagement
Now,
happening.
Sash once again getting collapsed on. A battleship has finally arrived. And I think the battleship might be the thing that breaks his defense finally. He's
Look,
been holding on tenaciously, man.
Sash knows he's making his own, and really, if he can just get more
Yes,
battleship numbers here, he could trade
There's
this.
some Legion units coming along here that we've not seen. I don't know what's coming from Flying Dark. But he has made his own Legion, but
I think those are the Legion battleships, which you know.
Autopilot's base is
maybe it'll be
collapsing.
Yeah, Maelstrom's doing what you said and getting on top of those tidal farms and snapping their fingers and making the tidal farms disappear. As they're just kind of real good at killing things that don't shoot back.
Ooh, what's your favorite unit lost? It's some Scyllas and Palazzo's.
Yeah, I'm really, you know, this, while it's cool.
A hybrid cross-terrain battleship is coming.
It's a
That's
battleship
what
with
we've got.
legs. It's cool. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of bad. We're not even going to see it shoot. All right.
1-1. Man, we doubted the triple dolphin lab. We were like, don't know about the armored, and look at us just being proven wrong immediately.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of, duck effect. Flying Duck calling it out. He knows.
That's a duck effect.
I actually wonder how much was, oh man, Bloatier's way ahead. I actually, like, the Legion overcharged maxes, I'm actually curious if that hurt I don't know. The APB seemed like they were up in army value the whole time. I wonder if making the overcharge mexes actually put TM in just kind of a bad position army wise. I don't know.
I mean, I think a lot of it was to do with the pressure, though, right?
It was good pressure, yeah, for sure.
APB really read the map and like committed hard to getting their units into the back line. Like they even sacrificed units to let units get to the back line, and APM tax TM, and not let them stabilize and set up their front line. And
they got so much value off of those little raids with the Dolphins, just hitting mexes, hitting radars, like they got so much value all over the map. Kind of hard for TM to recover, despite having like a slight metal lead early.
Yeah, Sash got into a really good position, it felt like, but then the same happened for, I think it was Flying Dark, and all of the T2 went to save Spodey, and all of the T2 collapsed on Sash, and the T2 was just fast out of Bloatier as well due to the pressure. So, really well played game from APB, though.
Like, so much reclaim off of both of those. Ended up actually, I feel like, going the way of APB, too, right? Like, they got, like, Sash's almost entire Navy committed, and at the time as the Tier 2 was arriving, and most of that Navy just turned into food for more Tier 2 for APB. Kind of unfortunate timing.
We saw Flying Duck's commander was doing, honestly, very brave choices with how he was eating the shipwrecks there. I can't believe he got away.
He got away with it. Yeah, I don't know how, but he did. Just eating.
There's
eating
literally on the same screen. There's 10 torpedo frigates of the enemy. He's just sitting eating wrecks. I'm like, I think have just been hidden from radar.
Well, that and I think you pointed out there was a lot of like little like raids happening behind Spodey's base at that point as well. So there's just so much happening on the map. He just didn't see the commander sitting there slowly eating all that metal. Like, you know, just kind of too much going on. But all right, you know, 1-1. Aurelia is going to be our game 3 once these players hit the go button. I imagine they're a little fatigued after kind of a longish game on Serene Caldera.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll be getting Mr. Yanami himself, Chisato.
Oh, well, I just saw.
I do see him logging on and off every now and then, but we know his internet is not the most stable thing.
Oh, here he is. Which I think we did notice, like, TM was doing this, right? Like, in the last week, where, you know, any water maps, they brought in Spodey. He's the designated swimmer, and you know, Chisato apparently not a big swimmer or enjoyer, I guess.
But there's water on this map, Lost.
Do you think they're gonna send Chisato to the water? Probably not. Maybe they'll send him to the nice dry land on the other side.
Will the water go to Chisato? That's what you need to ask yourself.
Maybe. To be fair,
I mean, there's water in the middle of the map. He kind of has to go. Water at some point.
He's gonna have to dip his toes. To be fair, though,
I will say.
Go ahead.
So I saw this map played in 2v2 or earlier,
Yeah.
and we discovered, or not discovered, but we figured out that you can build a naval lab in the central pond and build the Syracusia destroyer with a drone and control a lot of area with that unit.
Yeah, that makes actually quite a lot of sense that they're high range. I will say I'm a little, Spodey I feel like would have been actually a good fit for this map, as he has a special brand of chaos that I think I've seen every time we've seen Spodey play. And there's a lot of chaos involved in Aurelia on this water side that I think would fit well for him. Of course, everybody on TM, they could all do plenty of stuff like that, but
A little bit of chaos is good.
Yeah, you really just need you need somebody like Skag. Every team needs a Skag, and not every team has a Skag, and I think Spodey is TM's Skag, which is a weird thing to say now that I said it out loud. But here we are.
I'm happy you said it.
Yep.
That's what we did want to. Yeah.
You ever go back and just wish, wow, why did I say that out loud? Here we are.
I was wondering where you were going with the sentence, but I'm happy you.
It went somewhere. It went somewhere. I regret many places of where it went, but it went somewhere. Okay, interesting. Oh man,
Very
so they're putting.
interested to see if we see the Vicarian play that you called.
I mean, it did. People know how to play against Decurions a bit more than they did in the last faction wars, right? They caught a small nerf. I feel like it's not as easy to get away with. I feel like it's easier as long as these players make the right decisions. I mean, maybe they actually, maybe they won't have the tools, but they should be able to react to it and not die. Well, it's kind of interesting that they have Bloater and Otto on this forward 2-mex position, usually being the macro players of the team. Though I would assume we're just going to see Raxel and Sashkoran do a walk between the side mexes and go towards the water, if I had to guess.
Yeah. I think that's the case. I think the central player is always going to be your main macro line of play.
Yeah, for sure. Well, they're just waiting for them to get in.
Legion.
Wait, which one's Legion? Oh, it is both Legion. Wait, okay. You know how funny it would be if they both did some sort of Decurion rush directly up the middle of each other?
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Into a mosquito play as well. Yeah. I'm ready. Just give me the mirrored play.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna see our Legion vehicle lab in the middle from autopilot. No labs from either Yanami or Sashkoran yet. And I'm assuming, yeah, Legion vehicle from Bloater. Oh, we are seeing a lab from Flying Duck.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I'm wondering what the idea is exactly behind it.
I guess he's got more cons going out early, so more mexes are going to be taken quicker, I would assume, right? If you look, there's already... that was a very early lab. He already has a con out taking mexes before anybody else has even gone... Otto's just getting his first con out.
Yeah.
Oh,
a lot of Alaris queued up.
I feel like on this map, it's so hard to actually get rating value if on these small teams on a map like this. If it's there's just choke points. You can just walk up and put one LLT, and all of a sudden this whole thing's just closed, right? I don't know. It's gonna be hard to get the rating value I think that Otto wants. Some
wheelie on wheelie violence begins.
Now one wheelie is in the back line, and Raxel's base is actually totally open. Shouldn't lose anything to one wheelie, but it could be very annoying.
Yeah, it's an APM sync to keep track of it and make sure nothing goes wrong.
Raxel getting a single tick in the back line, although he is going to get both caught.
Oh, a Centurion play.
Does get spotted by Sashkoran, actually, with that one little wheelie, kind of important.
This wheelie is still drawing APM.
This is brutal.
And has now also got the retreat path advantage.
Oh,
Watching it
man.
shoot and just miss every shot is so funny.
It's trying, alright? It's trying its best. Oh, man. Actually, Sash getting kind of big value from this one little raider. And 2 more getting in as well. Maybe, Bloater, you're swapping to Alaris a little too soon. I'm assuming they cannot catch and deal with these wheelies at all.
Actually see a Decurion coming out as well, and yeah, this is Decurion actually going to support against the Centurion.
It's more really trying to kill
the retreating advantage though is really big for the wheelie.
Yeah, actually, Sash getting kind of wild value here. You know, he's two wheelies out now. I actually can.
He's not killed anything yet. To be fair, he's not killed anything yet.
We got one next. We got one. All right, it's on the road.
Oh, he got one. True.
Give him time. He's
killed a lot of wheelies. To be very fair, honestly, I think Duck needed to make ticks to counter this.
Oh man, one. Oh, this wheelie's got 2 HP. No, man. Oh, kind of brutal, actually, what's happening here.
Honestly, this is damage they couldn't afford. Like, these wheelies are getting, like, illegal amounts of damage at the moment.
Yeah, Sash is doing quite a lot here. A tick will shut down one wheelie, but another wheelie is going to get on top and start killing even more mexes. Maybe. Oh, mexes are turning off for APB. That's,
we have the Decurion push is about to reach the middle, by the way, with a calm and a barrage set up.
Yeah.
Multiple barrages actually out. This might be a real fast game.
This one little wheelie's still going, and these are bruised mexes on the back here. This wheelie could get actual real value and kill even more. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Sash has done actually illegal levels of damage. Wheelie.
We have set us out. And they are approaching on multiple angles. Ooh, I don't think Raxel can afford a Navy lab here. They are going to get...
Oh, yeah, kind of a surprising choice with his team being a little struggling on the metal front, especially as there's a big push coming in. Like, the Cetus got spotted, right? Like, there's already a Decurion sitting here waiting for them.
And the Cetus... Oh, no, he shouldn't retreat. He needs to keep... Oh... That's a misplay. He needed to just keep driving at an angle. He could have gotten into the back line there. But now it's not going to work. And now I think Sash is just going to walk the base and kill them, honestly.
Yeah, single barrage will not stop this. More Decurions are being made now, but you're already behind.
There's no commander, yeah. There's no commander. Sash just walks the base and it's over, I think.
The metal stall
at the same time,
is kind of brutal.
Floater is walking the base as well. We might see a bit of a base trade occur, but I think TM's just hits even faster.
Yeah, Sash knows.
Yeah, Sash realizes it.
He's not going to hesitate. He's just going to instantly walk Bloater's base.
And Raxel gets the Decurion caught.
Oh, man.
And I don't think that Bloater's going... That's game. Holy moly.
Kind of brutal. I don't know what that means, but kind of brutal from... Oh, Bloater can't even walk this. There are 4 LLTs of the Decurion. This is unwalkable. Bloater's going to instantly vaporize. And immediately resigns.
Yeah, that was a bit of a quick one.
Yeah, I really do feel like the C-Lab actually from Raxel was just hitting at such an unfortunate timing. His team was kind of metal stalling, and the push was directly in their face. Just kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, no, I think it was like a misread of the play as well. Maybe they thought the 3 LLTs would hold longer, but I mean the barrage killed it in like 2 shots.
Yeah, it wasn't even like a hard Decurion all in. Like it was like 2 Decurions and like a barrage to both flanks, and they just collapsed. Like it was not even.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But there were no. The thing is, it's not like there were units there. There was no defense.
Yeah.
Like one Decurion came out as the commander was walking into the base. So
yeah, I feel like it was
currently for TM of that.
I really don't feel like it was respected enough. Exactly how scary that push was, to be honest. Admittedly, the harassment from Sesh Korn was already too much. I think, right? Like it was already so much damage.
That might well actually be why the game state looked so completely awful there.
Yeah.
Is for what was it, like 3 wheelies, 75 metal, they kept hundreds of metal and denied hundreds of metal, probably.
Like, they killed how many defensive wheelies? They killed how many mexes? And all the APM tanks? It's just kind of insane damage.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm kind of I'm even a little surprised that even happened, to be honest, on Aurelia of all maps, as it's such a choke pointy map. I mean, I guess it really wasn't just the first wheelie that got in, the god wheelie killing just insane amounts, kept going, but then more
I think
wheelies
they
showed
didn't
up.
respect how bad wheelies are at chasing other units.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
oh my god, that was
one
terrible.
wheelie was soloing out the, like, 3 wheelies that were trying to catch it because of the retreat advantage.
Well, we're going into a bit of a game 4. You know, TM is up a game, and we are going in on Erebus, which you know, after last weekend, man, I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
Yeah, we had a really good game on this map. I don't think we'll see the same type of game, though, I feel.
Probably not. I'm imagining TM won't let what happened last time happen, although, you know, it's a big map. There's a lot of raiding avenues, and these are all 6 of these players, some high APM gamers. So,
Yeah.
you know, one mistake could lead to pretty insane damage, as we just saw. Could happen. Well, we're getting in, it looks like. Man. I am interested to see what happens here. I know we saw I think it was Flying Duck versus Otto, the Goblin versus Blitz matchup. And that did not look okay. You know what? That matchup did not look okay. that was a kind of insane
bad things
damage.
happened there.
A 25 metal
Really
unit
bad
absolutely
things happened.
deleting a Blitz is kind of you know, it was a little rough for the Blitz.
Well, it's funny, right? Because we'd been saying how bad the Goblin was every other time we'd seen it, until someone used it correctly, which is en masse.
En masse.
That's very, very strong.
With high APM. Also, why is all of APB Cortex? Hold on. It's either
Sending a message.
having to say, guys.
Don't worry, now we have 2 Cortex,
No.
one off.
Come on, man. Not on
Run
the
it
same
back.
map. Please.
Give us the pure run back.
Please. Not on the same
Sorry,
map.
back to 3 Cortex.
Oh my god. That would be so typical on the same map. Oh my god. Alright, we got Arm in the sea, it looks like, Legion in the north, and Cortex in the south. Yeah, this is pretty similar. Wait, wasn't Flying Duck last time in the land spot? Wasn't it Raxel in the sea?
Quite possibly, I think so, actually.
Sash is referencing things, I think, that I am so out of I don't know what he's talking I don't know what he's saying.
He's either referencing things or he's trying to full mind game at this stage.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Somebody knows what's happening. I don't.
So, yeah, so I feel like I'm around enough that I should know what's happening, but I don't know what he's talking
Yeah,
about at the moment.
Look, we'll find out in a moment. Raxel, yeah, going for that the Legion bots. Eventually I was gonna get the right faction there. Legion bots, into Auto going for core vehicles, not going for arm.
I think that's a much better matchup. I do think Incisor does a lot better than Blitz does. But
oh man, okay, interesting. Yeah. So basically, a very similar play. Bloater going way heavier on the cons, actually, than Autopilot is. Interesting. Do you...
Oh, the cod wiggle waggle, no.
Very unfortunate little wiggle there from that con. I'm going to assume... Flying Duck, yeah. We saw some awkward situations, actually, in mid on the last one where you know, Sash and... Well, I can't even remember who it was. I think it might actually have been Flying Duck. Maybe it was Raxel. I don't know. Both dying
I think Raxel was...
on the island, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so Yanami opting not. Sashkorn is the Legion in player in the sea, and Yanami is actually opting for an armed vehicle lab. Interesting.
I think we're going to see a more defensive setup here because the number of cons out of blow there can't really look for the pressure now.
Well,
We're struggling on his metal.
Yep. I had a brief moment there where I thought my game crashed, but we're fine. It's totally fine. No panic. Slight panic. Heart rate jumped up to about 100. Totally fine.
No problems here.
No problems. But yeah, looking like Yanami trying to get aggressive on Bloater's side of the map here.
Really good defense though. 2 rovers down for no rascal losses yet. 1 rascal does go down on the other side of the map. We do see a rover sneaking through. Surprised they're not covering the back expansion. Maybe they think they caught everything. Oh, they should know that they haven't. Well, like, rovers showing up and taking out the mechs definitely lets them know.
Yeah, looking like this is not quite the reverse of the last one, as there hasn't been nearly enough damage done. But Bloater actually about to lose a con potentially, as he just does not have the units here to defend.
Oh, he's getting multitasked. He's getting APM taxed really hard, yeah.
He's just barely going to be able to shoo it away.
There's so many more coming as well. They do save the mechs. That's pretty big.
Oh no, Bloater! Yeah, the APM tax here is definitely brutal, as he is maybe.
Yeah, also getting APM tax.
Yeah, just too much going on around the map here, actually. As honestly, good, not terrible defense against Bloater.
Con. If this con goes down, okay, but he moved away from it.
It's actually so brutal. I don't think the con is gonna die to this, but it is so bruised.
Could very likely.
Oh my god.
Ah,
oh my god, Hells, we need to stop talking. Oh my god!
Here's the thousand still alive.
Wow. Well, that con is incredibly bruised. A mech is going down, and maybe more. Actually, yeah, no, another mech. 2 mechs have gone down so far, and it looks like even more on the way.
Yeah, there's listed like an endless stream running in, and he's run out of rascals actually at the moment. I think because so we actually see what's happened here is there's been a naval commitment out of APB, so they've got resources going in to that. Oh my word, the con is going down. But the thing is, so if we look in the middle, there's about to be some dolphins showing up into the tidals. But they're not being migrated.
Oh my god, it's a disaster. Like, actually a disaster. The Dolphin's gonna just commit for it, but... Oh man, it's actually a disaster. The the rovers are now hitting again. Bloater just cannot defend this, it seems, as it looks like full metal bar. I don't know. He was I noticed he was stalling when Yanami was hitting with all those rovers, and it looks like this maybe was just unrecoverable damage. TM woke up and decided they were not going to let that happen again.
I think that it's like there was a misplay in going the naval lab, because the map balance was still hanging on by a thread in the rover versus rascal fight, and then they dropped like 900 metal into the sea, and it just was no longer playable.
I don't even think it was the metal though, right? Like Bloater was floating like 1,000 metal. He just couldnn spend it. Like I guess maybe just the E from
I think
the
that might have
sea
been
lab.
after the case. When I looked at him, he was stalling in.
Yeah, the E-stall was brutal, for sure.
Really yappy today.
Yeah, really, very much so, very much so. As we can tell, no drama in bar. As, you know, Yanami, I think, putting the team on his back, actually getting kind of insane damage. Autopilot as well, about to hit Raxel's front door with a bunch of incisors.
I think this game's over.
I also think
I don't think this is recoverable at this stage. with too much damage.
Yeah, Yanami does
Too quickly.
way too much damage on Bloatier's side of the map. Bloatier having almost no expanding mexes at all. Actually, good defending by Raxel. I'm surprised Otto didn't want to commit into that. I guess there's a couple not wanting to lose this entire incisor ball for almost nothing.
Yeah, it would be very risky to commit.
Ooh. No hard feelings between either one of these teams at all. We can tell.
No, nothing at all. Just pure joy and happiness.
Otto actually smelling blood is find something a little more valuable than a few mexes. Gonna get on top of APB's
I think it
Geo.
goes down.
And
I think honestly with that, now it's like bad situation.
just
Very
so much
bad
worse.
situation. Awful situation.
Oh man, Yanami actually still has rovers in the backline, killing. Oh my god, killing mexes, targeting the con. There's one incisor.
Commander destroyed.
Wait, did he actually? Did Duck just? Did
Duck went for the combo.
Did Duck just say that and then do it? Okay, you know what? Fair, but understandable.
He tried to do the Sash Current play, but Sash just knows the play a bit better.
That didn't even work for Sash. That didn't work for anybody.
Hey, you know what? Both players figured out that losing your comp for nothing pretty bad.
Wait, I'm actually I'm surprised that Sash got the cow there after like Yanami's insane. Like, damn, you know what? Honestly, well played by the whole team. Well played.
Yeah, no, that was insane early gameplay though by Yanami. Like, he could have done even more damage, but he was just all of their APM was being taxed out by the rovers, and he was finding good trades constantly poking everywhere. And yeah, the game kind of ended. The game was over at the start.
Yeah, looking and seeing as Bloatier is on his basically starting 3 mexes, and then you look over Yanami's base and he just has an entire third of the map. You know, it's looking kind of bad in that situation for Bloatier. Or I've
and it's
heard.
funny because they started a good, like the defense started well, but for some reason it stalled.
The E-stall, whatever that caused that E-stall, absolutely unplayable. I don't know what it was, but
yeah,
Bloatier just had no units.
Just completely collapsed around them.
Yeah. You know, Hells, can you confirm for me how is it pronounced? Is it Bloatier or is it Blue Deer? Have you heard? Do we know how you actually
yes,
pronounce
I've heard
this?
the rumors of Blue Deer.
You've heard Blue
I've also
Deer?
heard Bloodier.
Oh, Bloodier.
So I don't actually know. And you know what Bloodier's answer was to this? You get to choose.
Oh, okay, fair. Should we just call him Blue
Very
Deer for the rest of the
accepted. Yeah, honestly, let's call him Blue Deer.
can't do that,
I'm
I'm sorry.
down to call him Blue Deer. It was so funny when
can't even
it was
do
called Blue Deer. I heard it and I was just like,
I literally can't. I can't call him Blue Deer. I think I'll literally die if I call him Blue Deer. I can't. I actually can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. God, Jadem, seek help. Okay. Seek help.
seek more help, more help.
Oh, my
man.
God.
So we get Isida's Crack here, a very small map compared to pretty much everything we've seen, kind of, except maybe Aurelia.
Yeah, for sure. You know, not as choke pointy either.
Do you think we are going to see Dakirians and Barrages this game?
I mean, probably later, maybe. I don't know. I feel like this is way more raid focused than I say that than Aurelia, and Aurelia was one off of raiding. I don't know, but you know, this cannot be optimal. Wait, hold on.
That is a hilarious spawning line. This is purely draw a line straight at the enemy.
All right, well, let me swap over. You guys can actually see what I'm talking about here. What is this spawn? This is a crazy spawn. Dude, it is typical, by the way. I would look. I see Flying Duck and Sash. You know, they're throwing little words at each other, and then I didn't expect Flying Duck to walk into the LLTs, man. Like who expects that?
Yeah, the reverse psychology play.
I was not prepared. Ugh. This is a crazy. I have to see what they're doing. Why would you do this?
Probably to secure wins. My guess is like the hill is more secure, so you build all your energy up there.
Yeah, but then why would you put
Is my
Raxel
guess.
in the
My
back?
guess.
You know what I mean? Why would you put Raxel back there? Like Sash and Auto
You can
spawn
expand
seems
both
way better.
ways.
Why would you want
You can
that?
expand both ways at the same time. Or maybe they do it just where like it's just a comm walk for both of the players. No, I mean that sounds like no. There's no way it's just a comm walk.
I don't know. I very much so like TM spawn way more than APBs. Why am I in TM? Just Auto or Yanami asks. You tell us. You tell us. I still don't know what that means. What does that mean? Like it's clearly like there's banter happening between them. It's clearly
Yeah,
happening.
what is Last you need to ask? You need
I'm
Sash to come on and give us a speech explaining what this
I
is a
am not
reference
opening
to.
that door. That door is going to remain firmly closed, but I don't know. I don't know.
I'm very surprised though at APB choosing like. First we were surprised by the ARM naval tech, and now I'm surprised by the fact that they're like choosing Cortex vehicles in Scout Wars. I don't get it. Like, why not play ARM vehicles for the rovers? Because the rovers are just so much better than Rascals are. Unless you're expecting to go to mass blitz. But you know you're going to have to get through the horrific Scout Wars phase that will decide the game 80% of the time.
Yeah, and I mean, Auto, I think, is kind of in the same boat that you're in of just going armed vehicle and having like the strong early scout. Where's this? You know, Blue Deer. I can't do it. No, Blow Deer. Sorry,
Right, Blue Deer,
I can't do it. Out of Jadam, my God. Blow Deer. You know, opting for just. I think this is a no max lab. I think, right? Did he one max? I didn't see if he. I can't remember, but opting for very early lab. Seeing if they can get some harassment early.
I think it was a 0 max actually. Looking at it. Gets 2 cons out. Rascals show up. Can't really find anything.
You might.
Somehow dodged the comm laser actually. Oh, it shot the con instead of the rover.
Very unfortunate there from Flying Duck with the Rascal Micro.
So Yanami's doing, yeah, Yanami, like, TM is very much in the same brain cell as I am, yeah, with the comms walking and taking it. Also very unlucky now again. Oh, they get the pick off 2, no, that was a Rascal for 1 rover still.
Yeah, I mean, there's a grunt here that should be able to, oh man, yeah, like, actually going very poorly for APB here. No value being found, maybe gets 1, oh my God.
Okay, that is so sad.
Look, some might
That's
even
actual
use
tragedy.
the word disaster, okay? Because that is a bit of a disaster. And if we look...
It's not quite full-blown disaster yet, but it's mighty close.
It's pretty bad. It is, yeah, it's pretty bad.
Why does Raxel have 2 comms, by the way?
Wait, why does he have 2? Anyway, there's... I don't know. There's an incisor coming across.
Blitz just going to die now? Or the incisor coming to...
Oh,
no, okay.
My God. They're asleep at the wheel. What am I looking at?
APB collapsing in real time.
Too much banter, not enough micro. What can you do, man? You know, good pickoff here from Yanami.
Sash's wordplay getting to APB.
Oh, he went back for it. He wanted it.
Minor disaster returns.
Yeah, huge damage done to TM there. Losing that one rover.
Oh god, he gets
there
in
it
and
is.
takes out the radar. Okay, but these will get picked off here. I mean, now I guess the good news is, the incisors are out. The incisors are probably going to trade better. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'm taking every word I say back.
There are Janus coming out now from Autopilot, looking like he wants to try and pressure Raxel's commander.
Very surprised we didn't see the Legion units. Like, I feel goblins would be really strong.
Ooh, I mean, like both teams kind of going back to what they're used to. I think here. I don't know.
Both Otto's e-stalling so hard, he's fired one shot in 8 seconds.
Man, that's actually, well, it's kind of a surprising thing. I mean, I guess the wind is at 3, right? Is probably realistically why. Usually you're not seeing auto e-stall, but not even he can control wind.
It's a very even game, and army value currently ever so slightly in APB's favor, and they are getting some nice little pickoffs with the mexes that they can catch. The Janus are doing things.
Raxel
And
should be able to get a
there's
con
a lot
here.
of pressure here. Yeah, this con is going to go down. And he's got a run by sneaking past Autopilot's comm. Raxel needs to watch his comm. He will die so very, very quickly to these Janus.
I think I see a
don't know what he
pounder
can actually
coming.
do.
Yeah, I don't think he survives here. Yanami, knowing the hold fire tech, very advanced hold fire tech.
The thing is, it won't deal full damage, so he can buy time. So but he really needs to not
Well,
turn
that's a
around.
shell shocker. I'm blind. I thought that was a pounder. Wow, that is shell shocker. Not going to be very useful. I think.
That was pretty shocking.
Oh, Raxel.
No, Raxel. The thing is, he's broken through, and that's why he's like looking away. But he's at
Should
the
not
same
lose this con
time
here.
running
Yanami's
a
gonna commit.
serious risk of dying.
Oh, Yanami's committing. The commander's
but you
the
got the
rocks.
rock.
Oh, and it's
So he
enough.
goes down. That is disastrous. Oh no, and now the medium tank's caught on the rocks.
Just a really unfortunate timing to look away from his commander there. Probably the worst moment you could possibly do it. 2 Janus in front of you, already almost dead.
Good news is he's got some eat going on. Moving to get the reclaim on him.
Oh man, Janus is
Yanami
gonna...
will take a lot of damage if he sits here between the 4 medium tanks, 5 medium tanks.
I mean, with good
He's
micro here,
e-stalling.
he should die, right? Like this is...
He should. This is good, really good micro. They the
Okay,
thing is, this is a
one.
lot of E that he can't afford to lose at the moment.
2 get
tank-
Oh,
no,
my
four.
god, it's a
That
disaster. We're back to it's
The
a
comm has to
disaster.
die,
Okay, he's walking away at 41
Okay.
HP. Oh my god, it's wow. That is a disaster. There's
He
really
should
nothing.
still die. He should still die is the only good thing that comes out of this for TM or for APB.
Surely, right?
He's at 108.
Sure.
No.
Surely.
God.
Surely he
Surely.
dies.
Oh, you have to come on.
Come on, Raxel, hit the go
on.
button, I beg you. Set target, I beg you. Come on. Come on. Don't do this
He
to
has
us.
to go down.
The dancing is
my God,
insane
also
from
the
autopilot.
Dragon's
Oh
dead.
my god.
But wait, now Yanami's in a bit of trouble. There's a mass thug ball here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few Janus, but actually good spreads on the thugs will be enough to actually, like, volley these Janus down. Wait a minute, this is actually kind of scary for TM here. 2 of their 3
now it's
commanders
And
are
the
in
Janus
threat.
are all dead. With a good micro, he kills Yanami. Yanami has to D-gun. Yanami's dead.
If
he
Raxel
can't
commits,
survive
100%.
it. Just don't group
Don't
up.
group
don't
up!
into
Oh
the-
my god, Raxel, I beg you, micro your units!
So-
No, my god. The last
He
shot!
goes down and takes out the army.
Oh my god, the last shot! Wait a minute! Oh, this is a disaster for TM! It's a disaster for everybody! Oh my
Boston
god!
just keeps disastering between both teams.
I mean, there's so much metal on the ground here. Resbots are out and eating. This is
Army value is insane for APB, and there's a massive bomber switch, which just got scouted.
Oh my god. I mean, but that's not like they can
Shut.
afford. I mean, they can make fighters, but
There's Banshees coming out. No, you have to go with the bombers. They see the bombers. Why are you hiding the bombers?
oh my god. I mean, maybe it's a 4D chess. They're forcing TM to make all these fighters and then not gonna do anything. I guess. I don't know. Who knows? There's so many
Stop
Janus.
the
out.
Banshee switch that was coming out.
Oh man, so many. I mean, the
but the
Resbots got
Resbots
all
are
of this.
eating. Yeah, the metal's moved over. And the thing is, like, thugs on repeat can, if you spread out, will actually trade really well into Janus eventually.
APB does have fighter control. They just killed a lot. Okay, borderline has fighter control.
I mean, that doesn't matter though. They
Yeah,
just need
just
to
send
bomb the base of Auto.
Just
like if they
send
hit
it.
this bombing, the game ends. But they're just gathering more.
But look in the south. Look at Flying Duck in the south.
Okay,
Mass
Flying
thugs
Duck
breaking
he's
the door
making his
open.
progress. Yeah, the door is open. Raxel's comm is in a good position. The door's being knocked down. The Janus are holding the line, but I just see lots of things dying on the Janus fight.
Yeah. There's. I mean, the Resbots are here though. The Resbots are getting all of it. It's all this metal
The
is going
Janus
away
are
with APB.
starting to win though, but they got so much metal from that. And Duck is now just grinding forward. This thug push is a serious problem. We have T2. I see a Tsar being built.
That is a Tsar being built. That being said, Bloater definitely does not have the energy with the wind being at 6 to make this Tsar as he is hardy stalling.
The bomber's just sitting there is... it's taunting me that that wasn't sent.
Yeah, the...
Raxel's comm is just walking max clusters at the moment, which is...
It's a little scary, right? You know, in a 3v3, you already have one commander dead, both commanders on the front line. It's a little scary.
Yeah, I think it's correct now to pull back. Calm down.
Yeah.
Breathe a little bit.
Take your lead, your advantage. Take what you got.
Yeah.
Just chill a little bit.
Just relax. They see the T2 that's scouted.
You know, I mean, TM does have both mountain clusters. They're actually only missing one. That's actually kind of a big deal. In
TM's metal per second is very even. They have T2 up themselves now. I mean, isn't this just open for Duck to push though? Am I missing something? Is he scared of the collapse?
Maybe not wanting
I guess
to overcommit.
Pounder Janus is probably scary.
Pounder Janus Centurion is kind of like, you know what?
Yeah, it's like, you know what? I
Wait,
get it. I get it. I too would not want to be pushing into that. But now the Hounds are out, and I don't know if APB has the tempo to survive Hounds. Because Duck is about to have... I mean, Duck will buy a lot of time. And I don't know how they deal with the Saw.
I would assume not well until they're in mass, right? Like, I would assume.
Yeah.
The Tsar is slowly starting to push down Yanami's front line as it's just now hitting.
We have Mass Shuriken coming out. APB is just going for a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I wish they would hit just send the bombers. Like, there's really not that many fighters, and they could probably easily see that with a scout, right? Like, I don't know.
The problem is their window is like closing. They bought themselves an insane window to like make a game-winning play, and now I don't know. The time is passing. They're grinding forward. The Tsar is giving them the pressure.
Wait, they just drive forward for sure. These Hounds don't stop mass medium tank Tsar from getting on top of this base, right? There's no way.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you just kite back a little bit during this, though. I think the Saw needs to be on a separate control group.
Bro, I swear, you just right-click the base, right? Like,
just go. What are they waiting for?
I don't know.
They commit the bombers onto the middle army.
Oh, man. I mean, they see Otto's. They just saw Otto's commander. He's in a jammer now, but they saw it.
The sniper's going to go down. I mean, this lab must fall, right?
Surely.
There's no way. Otto's running.
Even if the lab doesn't fall, the medium tank should easily be able to gut the VP and the energy here. If they're microed at all, please, Raxel, I beg you.
Okay, the bombers show up.
You.
The bombers show up, baby. The play arrives.
The lab will go down. Yeah, the jammer is still alive. Otto actually is going to get to the Tsar.
Otto's going to get the gun. He's going to get to the Tsar. He's fully surrounded. He could go down here.
Oh, Otto with the good D-guns once again. Raxel hugging the commander. Basically, going to give Otto the chance to survive here. Bombers are going to target him, but I don't think they're going to kill Otto. Unless something crazy happens.
It's ground firing. You're still shooting at them.
The thug's trying, man.
Show up. They give it to Yanami, trusting in his micro.
Which, you know what?
They're not surrounding him.
It's not wrong. Okay, there you go. Scouts are finally going to get used, and Yanami will go down now. There we go.
we wondered, we were concerned, but APB pull it back.
What a
Two and
clown
two now?
fiesta. And that calm trade situation, what a total clown fiesta.
It's
What is
disaster
that?
into disaster into even worse disaster.
Funny game. I enjoy. You know what? That was fun to watch. I
That was
enjoyed that.
exciting. That was good.
Oh man. Well, going into a game 6, right? At this point now,
Game six. What is it? Is it what is
it's
the score?
2-3. It's 2-3.
Wow.
Wait, game 5?
Really?
No. Did I count wrong? I think I count.
I'm so confused.
Did I count wrong? Wait, hold
hang
on, hold on. So, no,
No,
this
this
is
was game 5. 1, 1,
I need to go look. I'm losing my mind
2,
now.
1. No, it was 3-1 for TM.
Yeah. So it's
Right.
2-3.
3-2. Yeah, 2-3, 2-3, whatever
Oh,
you
Sid
want
is
to
cracked.
call
No. Okay, wow. I actually just had a stroke live, I think. I don't know. That was crazy. I
it.
was
Okay,
looking at the
the
Figma.
same score issue.
Dude, I'm looking at the Figma just totally confused. Like, wait a minute. What? How is this?
And so, we get the Great Barrier Reef.
Dude, TM looks so strong on this map. I'm actually a little scared for APB. I'm a little
Yeah.
scared.
APB definitely showed signs of life in the match against them, but it kind of fell apart after the northern fight went wrong and Spodey got all of the reclaim.
What? I'm assuming that's not directed at me. I'm assuming. I'm assuming.
I hope it's directed at
You hope it is? I mean, it can't be, right? There's no who's.
How dare you be typing?
What do you mean?
Implying that the TM's gonna lose last.
I
How
just
dare
look.
you.
Am I so wrong for wanting a game 7? Am I so wrong? All I
Yes.
said was soon Rosetta time. Okay, that's all I said. Come on, surely. But all right, we're going in to game 6. Hopefully, hopefully Hells and I can count to 6. Unconfirmed.
Yeah.
Unconfirmed.
5 was difficult.
If
6 might be too much.
Oh man. All right. Well, Barrier Reef. Let's see. Let's see if this could go a little bit better for APB as yeah, like they did. I think you're right. I think they did the best out of anybody last week versus TM on this map, but
Yeah.
I don't know. TM looked way too good on this map. I feel. Way too strong. Clean build.
They have reversed sides. So
Oh, interesting.
Who knows?
That's true. I'm just
Luke
waiting
is
to see
going to take
spawns
them all.
here. That's what I'm interested on to see.
Yeah, will the spawn be to the south? Okay, so I think APB is doing the same play, right?
Yeah. Wait, wasn't Meow in this last time? Do you remember?
I think so, actually. I think he was the southern player.
Yeah.
He was playing the open sea, and then Raxel was playing the northern sea, and Bloody
Yeah.
central.
Interesting. Okay, so Flying Duck actually is going to be here for this one, but so that's a little bit different. I'm waiting to see where Raxel places. I'm assuming it's going to be.
I'm pretty sure he's in
somewhere
the
near-
3 cluster. Yeah, I think he's going to be
Yeah,
in.
okay.
Yeah. So they're kind of both running back their play, as far as I remember.
Yeah.
I really like APB's opening on this map. I think it's very interesting to get the comms all centralized for BP. But
Yeah. Wait,
gives
wasn't
them a bit less flexibility.
Yeah, wasn't Spodey and Otto? They spawned basically next to each other last week, right? Like, weren't they in the 3 max clusters next to each other?
So, possibly. Honestly, TM spawning looks very odd. Something looks odd about their spawns, but I'm not sure what it is.
It's crazy. It's
It
only been
doesn't
a
look
week.
the same.
It doesn't. I know it doesn't look the same.
Is this map mirrored? I'm losing my mind. I'm sorry. Are we okay? What's happened?
I mean,
to
it's
us? We
only
fell
been a
apart
week.
after game 5.
Look, it's only been a week, and it's already like all of that knowledge. Like some of it's still there. So much is gone. Oh man, this is what happens when you get old, guys. Don't get old. It's not good.
peak of 8v8 and has just blocked my brain up again.
That happens, man. You know. Okay, so we got the Legion C Lab from
Okay,
Otto. Like,
before we do, did we check factions? I didn't see that. Yes. Okay, we're good.
I definitely did not. I'm hoping.
Okay, comms are good.
Comms are good. Okay, we're good. We're good. Well,
Lock onto this man's camera.
okay, so Bloatier, yeah, I can't remember. They also did Legion last time, right? It was a mirror. Man, it's been so long. The Hippocampus.
I believe,
though,
no, they did. Yeah, they did the mirror, and then, but at some point they went. Raxel went Navy and the top side.
Yes.
I guess hot side for them, and the Spodey just got a massive advantage after like 8 minutes of smashing their heads into each other.
Yeah, and the oh man, I have no like literally I keep reading this and I'm just so like what well, I don't even know what they're saying. They're not even flaming each other. I don't even know what they're saying.
They're like having like a conversation about the metagame of eco.
There's like
That
there are
makes
like
no
undertones.
sense in the context of anything.
There are undertones to it that are like, okay, this is clearly banter
This is
somehow.
clearly, yeah,
but-
this is clearly referring to stuff that we don't know about. So
It's very funny though.
it might be flame.
I
That's
don't know. Oh, it's a maybe. Now the first hippocampus trades are going to
sneaks
start.
through, actually. This is actually kind of annoying for TM.
We did-
Hippocampus.
I think we did see
I'm just
last
gonna
week,
do
right? The
anything.
hippocampus wasn't the quickest con killer in the game, although I think targeting the mechs may be more likely to succeed, but just
Oh,
barely.
he got stunned into range of it.
Kind of lucky there.
So silly.
Well, I mean, getting one mechs is not a huge deal. There are 2 cons there to rebuild it instantly, but I mean, it's definitely not nothing. And a lot more hippocampus on the way.
Return. What was a turn?
As we saw, turning into a hippocampus, very illegal behavior, not allowed to do it whatsoever.
Yeah. Straight lines, baby. Straight lines. Well, don't bother. Oh, take the fight, take the fight.
And-
Okay, that's brutal.
Yeah, Sash Korin getting caught out a little bit, losing a couple hippocampus, although just
Yeah.
not barely trading.
2 go down, and there's 5. Like, he only has 4 hippocampus of his own, yeah. The 2 cons. There's actually more on the way. But there's a counterattack in the middle. Raxel needs to respond to that.
Oh, actually, yeah,
Oh, that
APB
is
about
a
to lose
dead
a con
con.
for sure. I need to go back and check. I think this Navy's going to get caught. I don't think they're... Yeah, TM loses 1 con? No. Both cons survive.
TM but TM lost the hippocampus trade brutally, This could be really bad for TM.
Sash Korin swapping to repair of his own hippocampus. I'm just kind of surprised Flying Duck not being a little bit more aggressive with the massive unit numbers.
I think I would have dove for those cons there. But maybe it's too much.
I think it's too late now for sure.
Like, but another con gets caught in the south for APB.
Ooh, that's kind of brutal damage.
Cons going down is really bad. Like, you cannot lose cons on the expansion. And Raxel's lab is idle. Why is the lab built if it's idle? And he's making a con!
Look, it's and it's a Cortex commander, so he can't even shoot while boosting. This is well, that's a little ugly. Supporters are being made now. Oh, nice pickoff here.
APB's getting really good army trades, but losing the cons is so bad for them.
I don't think it's enough, right? Like, yeah,
Massive
they're getting
fight above.
they're getting the cons, but they're getting the fights, but they're just not expanding as effectively behind it. Well, I mean, that being
It's
said,
still
it's actually,
even.
like dead
It's
even.
still even. Yeah. Army value is heavily in their favor.
I guess they did.
No, the hippocampus snuck past again.
Oh. My God, I've never heard your voice go so high. They did at least slow down Sash's expand in the north with those cons, but which I guess is helping them a bit here. But a lot of this
Really
metal
good
is
fight.
on TM's side of the map.
APB should take this fight, no?
Oh my God, another
man.
con getting caught out is just kind of brutal. 3 cons dying is, I mean,
a res sub from APB eating the Rex, which is so funny.
Wait, I like that a lot, actually, right? With these hippocampus can't do anything about it. Gonna go for it and actually scoop some of this metal. I was worried with how much they're leaving on TM's side of the map, but...
That's not an overcommit? Like, aren't you just getting yourself fully surrounded?
Yeah, this is a big commitment for Flying Duck. There's not really anything to even shoot here, right? They're gonna kill
I don't know
one
what
mech.
this is going for. I mean, maybe it's because there's a sub arriving to take out the mexes and they have the res sub. I mean, maybe he can collapse if the army collapses incorrectly on him. He can collapse a single part of the army, and the sub is here to help out.
Yeah,
this is about to be a massive fight. This could be like a game-deciding fight.
Well, the res sub left too, actually. Oh man, that's super bad. I think this.
But he's getting insane trade. This trade is insane for him, though, no?
Yeah.
Well, it's like equalizing. He's found a con.
Oh god, he needs to choose. I mean, he's gonna get some of the units out. It looks like he's gonna try and target down the con, but
he's winning. He was winning in the trade until the reinforcements arrive. The con lives.
Oh, the con's gonna get
the
all
Katia
that
is
metal.
taking out a lot of mexes, though. The sub has done damage.
Yeah, the sub here I think is very high value, killing so many mexes. Honestly, the res sub's coming back to try and scoop some of that metal. Though the con surviving is gonna let TM get a decent chunk of it.
Seven. Ooh,
massive trade.
Failure by Spody. Gets caught out, and the army value is massive for APB at the moment. APB is enjoying just really successful trades all over the map. And it is going to start being expensive, but Spody is setting up.
I mean, that sub has killed so much in the back. It's really not looking that bad at all for APB. I mean, they're down in metal a little bit, but yeah, this army value is so in APB's favor. I think this is snowballing wildly out of control, actually.
They cannot lose this army, though. This army has to survive.
A lot of
this is a wild game. It's really, really back and forth at the moment. TM finding really insane raids, but APB weathering the storm and getting insane trades to keep them alive.
Yeah, this fight in mid, it looks like both teams sending basically all of the reinforcements. Oh, maybe a good surround from TM.
Oh, what is this angle, though, by Glonia? Oh, he's going for the con, that's why.
I mean,
his con is here.
He kills the con.
He's got a lot of reinforcements, and he's getting really good trades on the exit as well. Oh, but these Argonaut goes down here.
And Flying Duck is definitely going to need some reinforcements soon, as he is not able to fight what Sash Corn has been given. Oh, Bloater with the APM stall, going to get a little caught out of position. I mean, even then, just idly, his fleet was just bigger and just traded pretty decently.
And he's been eating a lot. This Ores sub that he has here has been grabbing a lot of metal. There's just a running war going on the bot side of this map between both players.
I'm surprised the sub is not shooting, actually. Oh, there you go. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was also looking at it like, I don't know. Not committed yet.
I had to check if it was on hold fire. Oh, Bloater getting surrounded.
Both fleets committing here. Bloater getting pinned to the wall, but Flying Duck's fleet arrives.
Honestly, Bloater's res sub is right there. He's getting...
Bloater commits back forward. He's hunting... he's hunting the res sub. He kills the res sub.
But that's huge.
Cutting the metal production. I think there's more Argonauts alive, but the micro on this is so difficult to see because of the torpedoes. You can't tell what's hitting where.
I think just Bloater's res sub being alive. Oh, the Argonaut run by.
Yeah, there's Argonauts in the back line. I'm pretty sure I saw an Argonaut miss the max. But they're getting...
That's
doesn't
crazy.
Make sense.
Yeah, I don't know how does that even work. But, one con does go down here, and Bloater, I think, at this point, has won the fight. He's got the res, he's got the reclaim. This
using the overcharged mexes. I see a bunch of overcharged mexes, but I think they also got denied with this run by more being built.
Ooh,
Autopilot's com is in trouble. That's a lot of res subs falling. I think Has APB got this? This is looking like APB's just coming out massively ahead.
Even then, the medal is even, right? It won't be for much longer, but the army value is actually getting a little closer. But this Argonaut run by killing mechs is in the back, killing cons in the back.
There's a wild fight going on between Spodey and Raxel that we just cannot watch either.
Every time I look away, there's like an insane fight happening in mid between big babies.
Mud's grinding out more.
There's a small skirmish that's happening. Actually, Bloodier kind of... I mean, actually, I can't even
fight,
tell.
He has more. He has more. He has more, so I think he's winning the trade.
Ooh, this is his res sub. Is kind of annoying, as he's going to need to get another one up here. This medal is way too important. Otto has 3 res subs.
So big, comparatively, no? Like, as long as he covers this and doesn't let Otto eat, he's in a great position. Otto can't push him off, and there's like an Argonaut still going around, taking out mexes on top side.
The overcharge mech's actually tanky. It is actually missing that mex. I just came back and looked.
Is it because it's a sonar and it's not got like actual line of sight?
Maybe
I knew I wasn't crazy.
I don't know.
Oh, this is an ugly little flank here, but they're not fully committed in.
I think Bloody reacted
got a
quickly
better
enough.
retreat path. Yeah, this is going to kill a lot of Sashkarin's fleet. Spodey's just gotten ejected out of the sea in the south.
Legion Destroyer's coming out, and we'll add a decent little backbone to this fleet.
Big commit. Beats commit yet. I mean, if whoever wins this fight wins the game now, honestly. If someone wins this fight, res sub goes down. Res subs are not allowed to live in this game.
Bloodier's replaced his, it's on the way. I think the Destroyer here is actually going to add a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Also doesn't get caught.
Burns very good.
Even the heat ray at like middle to close range is so much damage. It does look like Spodey's about to die. I'm gonna look away and Otto's gonna die probably.
He's getting a good trade here.
Subs.
Commander destroyed.
Putting both subs a bit expensive, but they're through. The south is now open for APB. The fight is still ongoing. Autopilot's commander is drawing so much attention away.
The Destroyer's actually getting hard poked too. Neither player can keep the red subs alive to actually start eating this. Otto's made a few more, but we can't look away. Like this.
Otto's comm, but Otto's comm just keeps living.
Kind of bad trade by Spodey.
He ran out of E.
He ran out of E, but Spodey just kind of drove into the concave of Bloodier. Otto is getting some of the
metal.
metal.
The army value is insanely ahead, and the south is fully collapsed. Otto's eating so much, but if he commits in onto the res sub, they can't stay alive. They've been forced back. Somehow the Destroyer is still alive. I don't even understand how that unit's not dead yet.
It did so much damage,
down,
but
finally.
this
Autopilot's sprinting away.
this wreck field is ridiculous.
Yeah, the game is on this wreck field, honestly. Like, if any player can secure this wreck field, the game could swing. But APB is just grinding the map. South is collapsing at the moment.
Yeah, I think with the collapse of South and the Argonauts, they're going to start picking off mexes in E. I think a Bloodier, even not scooping this medal, but just denying the opponent's scoop. This Destroyer cannot even shoot.
Trouble. Autopilot's going. I can't shoot.
Oh,
that's depressing.
Man.
There's 2 Destroyers that are just incapable of shooting.
Yeah,
and
Otto
has to cloak.
Oh, dude, Otto having to cloak here actually maybe killing his team as the Destroyers cannot shoot. And their teams losing titles.
The other comm's in danger. Autopilot's other comm now under pressure. APB's got the wreck field. They're sneaking through. Titles are going to start going down. I think no, that's a drone.
Hells. I think we're going to a
happening?
Game 7. I think we're going to a Game 7. We're going to get Rosetta.
You thought that APB wouldn't run it back, and they got hands, buddy.
I mean, they did, man. Honestly, looking way better trades and fights just all over the map this game. And again, Otto is getting most of this. He's getting a lot of this medal, I feel like. But
both sides are sitting here, but with res. More stuff showing up. I do think that at this point, Bloodier just needs to click on and make sure that he doesn't walk into the comm, and they win this.
Really, I think the army, the army value is just.
Okay, no,
there's
autopilot
no way.
decloaked,
No,
he
no,
hasn't
no.
got energy.
Yeah. But I'm actually, I'm surprised Bloater isn't killing him there. Actually, ooh, maybe gonna catch one of a Bloater's split up armies. I mean, but the sandwich is just continuing. Another Argonaut fleet on the north is killing more mexes, killing overcharged mexes. Even I don't know.
Is Con still alive, by the way? I have so many questions. Okay, there's just so many units here. The Syracusia are doing a lot of damage at max range, but now the res is going the way of APB. Army value is 100% up. I think you just commit in and kill them.
A lot more Syracuse coming. Like Syracuse, Legion destroyers coming to this this front line. Auto's gonna go
Autopilot
down.
gets volleyed in that moment of being revealed, and I think this means we get to. Ooh, if he just commits through, yeah, I think he might have seen this opportunity as well. Not going to commit hard yet.
Both teams are so hesitant to do any big commitment, knowing and see if you take basically one bad engagement, if it's bad enough.
Could die.
Oh wow.
The Syracusia are so low. But there's okay, one goes down. Both died. Yeah, I think that's the end of the fight now. The Syracusia being dead with more arriving.
The end of the fight. Hells. This fight is going for another 10 minutes at least. We're gonna slow grind down.
This is now over. I think like there was a line of Syracusia arriving.
Yeah.
Two Syracusia fall. The reclaim field is completely not the APB's fleet.
Yeah, they're just slowly grinding down autopilot.
There are attacks going back across the map by Sash trying to find something. It is still not over yet though, people. It looks very over, it feels very over, but the Eastal now for APB means their Syracusias don't fire.
Yeah, the heat rays are actually doing so much damage if you can keep the energy up, and actually just making this trade so much worse. And really, frankly, both, I think Bloater, I think is seen, it's time to go.
He smells blood. He's broken his fleet into two parts. Autopilot not enjoying this form of torture. That calls the resign vote. Moves into the next game. 3-3, nice. Game 7 Rosetta. We get what we asked for last.
I'm so excited. I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
What did we just...
The 2-minute game. Like a 2-minute depressing game. Oh,
Something goes catastrophically wrong and it ends in like 5 minutes.
That would be a crime. That would actually be such a crime. I would be so disappointed. Unreal how disappointed I would be.
Or are we ready for the hour-long 2008 Rosetta game?
I'm ready.
That's
I'm ready
what
for
we're
it.
here for.
Free for all time. Alright, that's what it is. Fasado is coming in, I think. It is him. There he is.
Yeah. I feel like, I will say, TM looks insanely good when Chisado's playing, right? Like, he definitely brings something to their control that
for sure.
APB's been struggling with.
Like, I don't think
But at the same time, Isidas looked too... I say that. Maybe I'm just like thinking of the good times and not remembering the bad.
Yeah, I mean, Isidas was just I think the chaos maybe was just a little too much. I don't know. There was such a strange situation.
Play, right, with the Janus onto Axel getting the comm, and then somehow it just turned into a disaster. Another disaster.
I guess it was closer to APB's side of the map, right? So there's way more reinforcements quicker. Like, I wonder if maybe reinforcements from autopilot were going to like Sash's side of the map or something. I didn't actually see that.
Yeah, that might be the case.
Because it did look like he got no reinforcements at all.
Yeah. And then hunted down. I mean, he had some crazy moves, and then autopilot had like honestly the most insane juking I've ever seen of medium tank shots when he got given the comm.
Yeah,
but he did die. He
did.
One hit left and then dodged like 15 shots, but got hit.
It was close. I mean, the fact Yanami walked away at like 40 HP and was looking like he might actually keep walking was kind of. I don't know. That was kind of crazy. There was a
Yeah.
borderline moment there where he made it just to get out for free. But you know, well done for APB to punish that.
Skag actually said something hilarious, and this is why you kind of want a Skag on your team. TM switching to hovers and just won, because the weird birds can't hit hovers.
True. They don't shoot on the
That would
sea.
actually be an insane game
What a
switch against Argon.
Well, have you seen Legion hovers? Do you know, like,
Not particularly.
they
no.
have a
I've
halberd equivalent that has a shotgun with insane impulse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you sure that little hover doesn't have impulse as well?
Honestly,
The con has impulse.
I would assume everything has impulse, to be honest. But that shotgun hover, well, it's you know, it's a halberd cost and expense. It did not seem weak. Okay, I'm just gonna it didn't seem weak. But
At game 7,
yeah.
Rosetta, everyone's favorite map, you know, just love Rosetta. Yes. Tell us about Rosetta Lost.
I mean, honestly, great small team games map. You know what? I will confidently say, great small team games map. Leads to some pretty dynamic games with the high economy, right? You tend to go a little later unless something absolutely disastrous happens. A lot of times you will see, you know, just medium tanks bashing their dented faces into each other for like 10-15 minutes, but that's okay. You know what? Maybe we'll get to like some late game Legion. That's what I want to see. But all I know is if there's one person that I look at in VAR and I go, you know what? Maybe I don't want to play against this guy on Rosetta. It's probably Chisato. It's probably Yanami. It's probably him. Not that like anybody else in this lobby's bad at it, but this was his map.
3 players in this lobby that I feel that way about, which is impressive.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of Rosetta gamers here. But they do call him a Fasato, okay? And that is weird to say out loud rather than type, I'm not gonna lie, but...
Look, his emote is still the Aphis in chat, and that's all you need to know.
Yeah, for sure. And that being said, you know, this is a big map, and they're against a very high aggro, you know, rating team, and you know, it's going to be a very explosive early game, I think, for sure.
I'm a little bit surprised by the placements of both teams. They both have their Legion player as far away from the center as possible. So we have Duck and Chisato, and it's odd just given how brutally powerful the 10 mechs is once it's overcharged.
And how do you feel about
It'll be interesting to see how they
Bloodier
play about it.
going bots? I'm assuming for the reclaim, right? You know, like, shit wrong, calm? Oh my fuck. This guy now he's baiting us. Look at this. Look what they're doing.
He baited somebody, I'll be honest, because I looked at the call.
I didn't look at anything. I got baited. Oh my god. This guy. Holy. Oh, look, my heart has gotten a lot of spikes today.
Good joke. Lost appreciated the joke.
I appreciate it. I was like, there's surely no way. Surely not. But
I like the bot idea. I'm not sure how it will work in practice. Just because the map is kind of big in many ways. And the cons will be able to expand faster, but you do have access to res bots and ticks and stuff that can be really annoying.
I think it's like Otto already has the 10 mechs, and Bloodier has not even started building it. Actually, that's it. Yeah,
but
Otto,
I mean,
like, that's kind of brutal.
Look at the metal produced so far is kind of
look at the
not
second
unbalanced yet.
Look at the
Yeah,
metal
but
in
be
second.
patient.
That's kind of brutal.
It's about to be built, buddy. Calm down here. You're gonna finish the mechs.
True.
But now, if the raid reaches the mechs and denies the mechs for either team, I think he needed another.
Yeah, well, a second tick here, maybe could not deny
yeah.
the radar. Oh, don't tell me. There's no way, right? Surely they don't. I mean, surely not. Oh, swapping the con to repair the mechs realizes that you cannot let that mechs die. It is way too much
Honestly,
value.
though, so far they've done a really good job of blocking out the raiders. Like, there are no raiders in the back line of APB. And that's where you really will struggle, is which team gets into the back line of which team. Now, obviously, things can change, and we see some units sneaking around, and some ticks actually getting really decent trades there.
Oh, just barely getting in. Just be a little annoying. Unfortunately, tick versus vehicle scout has definitely not gone the way of the tick in some time.
Yeah, ooh, that rover gets through. That's really bad. That rover should not be alive.
Yeah, one rover getting into the back line is pretty brutal for APB here.
Overall,
actually,
very even map state gets denied. Okay, that's fine then. Everything is back to being okay. So we have this wonderful fight. I would hate to be Raxel, but Raxel getting a pretty good engage.
Yeah.
Goblins. He has more at the moment, and Chisado hasn't got enough goblins yet for it to be brutal. Ooh, sneaks through.
yeah, pretty good trades, all things considered, right? The goblins trade well into that, but not when they're like that hard outnumbered. I feel like, right? Like there's just too many grunts to fight into.
Yeah.
Ooh. This is kind of brutal, though, right? Two rovers getting into the backline from autopilot, gonna focus down one of these mexes, it looks like.
Gets one. I mean, one mex is like fine if that rover dies. Not fine if that rover keeps living. But
Well,
there's a lot of pressure across the map on both teams at the moment. Nobody's really eked out any major lead. Metal per second is looking good. The Goblin Wars have begun.
pretty even, yeah,
Rover
all
gets
things
caught in the
considered.
back line.
Pretty even game. Ooh, good pick here, maybe from Sash Corin. Gets on top of the goblins before they start retreating, but actually, even then, trading pretty close to even,
evenly.
yeah.
Yeah. But he gets caught. Oh, that's a lot more, lot more units suddenly showing up
Yeah.
for Sash.
All of a sudden, looking a little scarier for Flying Duck. He has an LLT up. He has his commander there. Should be pretty safe.
Honestly, though, there's a window here where Blodia could deny the 10 max if he just went for it. But instead he gives the units over because Chisado's under a lot of pressure at the moment. He's losing the goblin trades very poorly, actually.
Yep, this is probably one of those matchups not fun to micro at 400 ping, if I had to guess. Goblin versus
Yeah.
Grunt, where you really, any mistake is just instantly punished. Pretty bad.
I would say, in general...
Oh,
Oh, wow, that LLT not going up.
honestly, if it went up, I
swing
think the
over,
death
yeah,
explosion
but,
maybe killed some of the, like a decent amount of those
Yeah.
rovers.
Oh, man, this is just hitting on such an annoying timing.
Yeah, 2 cons gonna go down. Also denied right at the last second. Oh, he's going for the 10 max.
Realizing, yeah, he's realized that the target is there. Does look like Graxel overcommitted.
Yeah.
Is not going to get in. Bullets have shown up.
A Resbot already there as well. Gonna be able to scoop up nearly 1,000 metal on the ground here. Kind of large
Some
feat.
of it's still rocks, though.
Some of it is still
The
rocks.
counter feed begins.
Oh yeah, kind of a big
And probably
commitment from Sash.
another 1,000 metal on the ground for the other team. Both teams keeping it really even here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on at the moment, right? As Sash is being pressured on his front door by Flying Duck. The Goblins, well, even in number, definitely not even in metal. Gonna have to be very careful with this trade.
Yeah. That range advantage is so good for him. And we actually see a really I'd say positionally, the map looks really nice for APB at the moment, but eco-wise, the map is looking really nice for TM.
Yeah, yeah. Positionally, sure, but like yeah, TM once again with the macro, kind of lead at an advantage as.
But it's hard to say how long that'll last because some of it's reclaim that's going down, and there's a big counterattack. I actually think this is going to get through Sash Corin and get into his back line.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know if they want to commit into these LLTs, but they could have denied this Geo 100%. LLTs. Oh, he's
think this is a weird path
switching
to
up.
take almost. Yeah. Maybe not realizing
he
exactly
really
how many
didn't
LTs are there.
commit. If he commits every... Oh, but the E-stall comes out. Mexes actually start going down.
He's gonna clean
Goblins
it up,
managed to
but
finish it off.
1,000
The
metal
Geo just finished.
did not even
Man,
kill
if
the
they got the
Mex.
Geo instead, that would have been really big. T2 is up for Blodia, which I think is pretty far ahead of TM at the moment. TM looks like they're getting their T2 up.
Yeah,
Not too
slightly
far
behind.
ahead.
I
But
mean,
T2,
you're gonna get it up so quickly. It's only a slightly behind. I mean, TM has a 4K metal lead at this point, which while not devastating, it's definitely something.
There's a lot of metal on the ground for both teams, and Sash's position looks very unclear to me.
Okay, kind of brutal at the moment for APB. It looks like they're making 3 geos at once. Yeah, their whole team e-stalling while these geos are being made.
Yeah.
4? Are they making 4?
No. That other one's finished. The other one's
Okay.
finished. I saw the cards there.
Yeah.
Pulling a bit of a pro in their geoscaling.
Yeah, kind of brutal, right? Like TM doing a lot better job of just the incremental expansion here. Wow, Sash's army getting kind of sandwiched there, and doing the geos kind of one at a time to not hard e-stall your team. Well, Jags are being
Jags coming
made.
out. I wonder why Jags. I feel like wouldn't you just go Bulls and try to break the position instantly? But obviously, I am but a pleb compared to these players. T2 Mex is going to be up way ahead of the other team.
Yeah, auto
Surprising Lotus.
prioritizing a fusion versus immediately sending a con there.
Commander destroyed.
Oh wait,
Monaco's
Yanami
went down. In a pretty bad place. It looks like a lot of his army fell.
Typical.
And Flying Duck on the hill has taken charge.
This noob spectator missing how Yanami died there, but it does actually kind of look Raxel favored just off of the result here. And yes, Sash's entire army dies with response ready to go unless they all die. Oh my god.
Ooh, but Flying Duck commits into the LLTs, nearly goes down. Resbots are falling.
Okay, 2-lived. Alright, it's fine. Geo?
Okay, but the Geo will be denied as well as the cons, but I mean, this is metal for Raxel.
Yeah, Raxel is 100% secure in this Comrec. The Thugs will be here to actually push back the Helios as they cannot drive down the hill. I'm assuming autopilot's pausing.
Comes out.
Did just auto start lagging? I'm assuming that's usually the case here.
Yeah, that would be my guess. I didn't see his ping spiking. But then I look and see total command delay 0. And okay, no.
Yep.
It's just
I kind of figured when I saw the Helios not pushing forward. To read Double Legion, please, God. Don't do this to me. My poor heart. I can't take it. I can't. He's joking. Thank you, Bloodier. Thank you, Bloodier, for clarifying. Thank you.
I'm just getting it out there.
My God. That's all we need.
I think we're in for a pretty big macro game now. Like, we see AGOs going up for APB. They're far ahead on their T2 Max transition. AGO is nearly finished on this side for TM. Do they have a fusion? It surprises me that they haven't upgraded the mechs yet. We see the ping on it.
Huge. That is such a massive disadvantage. I'm actually like, I'm just gonna use the word shocked. I am shocked that TM does not have this mechs up.
Yeah,
that has to be
a bit of oversight.
Like, it's 40 metal a second, right? Like, you can't, like, it's not even like you can make a case for that mechs being taken. Not taken is good. Like, that's so bad for TM.
Yeah, it's rough. I'm a bit surprised by these Jags. I really wish these had been Bulls.
Yeah, I have to assume we're gonna see something different. No, it is still Jags on repeat. Yeah, looks like Chisada's gonna try and reconnect. Or Yanami. Narn trying to kill somebody in chat, I see, as he says take a shot every time I say the word brutal. Think of the livers, Narn. Think of their livers.
Mind the writing on the wall. LDM brutal.
There'll be more.
There's Bulls coming out, though, for TM.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Bulls make a lot more sense to me. Unless you've got, like, a completely leaky lane.
Alright, looks like we're getting in.
Yes. Okay, game will start shortly. Duck has a big advantage. Like, positionally now, I think I'm confident to say APB is looking good. But
yeah.
Especially the game is still very even.
That little stall out for Yanami, where I'm assuming he was lagging, is going to stop these Helios from doing much more than they did and losing the Comrec. Raxel has a moment here of real pressure could be coming Yanami's way.
Yeah. And he can deny more mechs. He can deny like 7, 8 mechs, and even possibly start pressurizing the AGO. And there is a world that, because we say actually Yanami switching into air, if he goes right now, they can't stop his push.
And
His
mosquitoes
push
being
is
made.
going. Ooh, Bloater currently just APB not spending that metal. Holy moly.
Yeah, kind of awkward here. APB really, he's scaling it now, but this is definitely a moment where Bloater's sitting on 5k metal, and I'm assuming Raxel pretty similar. Yeah, around 2k is a lot of metal in the bank that TM is spending. And you know what? That's kind of a big deal, which I think is reflected in the army value here, as TM is a pretty large army value lead.
Because you don't really see it on the map.
I think it's these bowls, right? The bowl pounder from Sash Korin is actually like a pretty big investment.
I think we had Raxel miss his window now to punish Yanami.
Yeah,
It has come pretty loose.
I think I see an air lab in Raxel's base. So, or no, I just see a bunch of transports. Okay, so somebody has an air lab. I don't know, I'm assuming is that Bloater?
That's
Bloater. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, a bit of a counterattack from Sash now with these pounder bowl, you know, unit comp. Bloater is really gonna have to respond to this. He's still making okay, he's making bowls now, but this E-stall is kind of ugly. I mean, Bloater, he's trying to
dumped his metal, but the map state is like rapidly actually just hard turned against APB. They kinda got caught with their pants down. Duck's commander is about to go down, and that's a lot of mosquitoes on their way over. Does Raxel see them?
They're on radar. Yeah, you can see the dots, and you know what that is on radar. Bloater, I don't think Raxel noticed though, because Bloater's fighters are not responding. I mean, they've got to respond now, but I mean, Bloater really doesn't have that much air. There are a few Jags here.
Yeah, the Jags are putting in some damage. AA bots are being produced. Fighters are showing up. Geo being the focus, but it's not an A Geo yet.
I mean, it's
the fight is breaking out all over the map.
Yeah, this fight in front of Bloater's front door is definitely brutal. I mean, the Geo going down is something. Getting the 3.0 maxes is also something. And I think...
Yeah, it's something. Energy per second heavily now in APB's favor, though.
Yeah, Bloater dumping his metal into a bunch of fusions. Rekka, you know, definitely knew he needed to spend and knew he did not have the energy and needed to fix that.
Army value has evened up. The ball's out now for both teams. Bloater sprinting onto the hill to make sure that it doesn't get overrun. But looks like it might still get overrun.
Yeah, this 10 max, I think, is probably going to die. Bulls are here. Actually, Bloater is leaving with the... Oh, no. I think this 10 max is going to die, and this is the equivalent of an Aphis dying in metal income. That's very brutal.
Yeah, I think he needed to get the reinforcements over, but the 10 max goes down. That might move the game state pretty heavily over to TM. TM somehow pulling a metal lead, even though they delayed the max so long.
Oh, man.
But army value, heavy swing again, might be the stat.
Pretty big commitment, I really think, from Chisato or Yanami in the north with the mosquitoes plus the tanks in the mid. They get the 10 max, so it's definitely worth, but a lot of army does go down.
Yeah, and they're losing a lot of army.
Good D-guns from Bloater, killing a lot of tanks. The Bull's on top of it. A lot of medium mines coming out from autopilot to secure his front line and secure the 10 mechs. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Flying Duck not going to commit into this. I think you're right, Held. I think any early game, early tier 2 aggression is kind of ending. I think we're the macro wars are beginning. I see it. Oh, a pantry going down.
It's a very early Shiva play coming along. But it makes a lot of sense, I think, in this map state. It's nothing fancy, but it is honest. Very non-esque.
Phalanx is being made by Yanami to pressure Raxel. Kinda...
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, gonna be hard to deal with without his own lab.
And Shivas are marching. I'm not sure... they have T3 themselves somewhere. I don't know where.
Now, Bloater is reclaiming... Yeah, he's reclaiming his lab and putting down a gantry of his own. Razorbacks in queue. The mines are getting some good connections here. Gonna bruise the bulls.
Rough for Sash.
Well, looks like Sash has
We'll
a lab
be,
of his own.
I think we're seeing an interesting little the meta game of ARM versus Core T3.
Ooh.
I just think Shivas are so much more cost efficient until you get like 3 or 4 Vanguards.
Shivas did just get scouted by that scout from Bloatier, so they are at least aware this is coming, and I mean, they are already kind of making the play to counter it, but I'm actually getting a little worried about this phalanx wall. I mean, there's a decent amount of bulls here, but the grunts into the phalanx's pounder gun is...
Bulls will absolutely delete this. It is not going to be very close, in my opinion.
Yeah. There's too much in front of him, and it does not look like there's much reinforcement coming. The Shivas are hitting the front line now.
Yeah, the Tachyon is being put up by Bloatier, but they're forced to commit a lot of units to push the line back.
Not a lot of BP into that pulsar.
Yeah, interesting option to res and not eat. We have Razorbacks out.
Yeah, the
I feel like
bulls
they
are
really
pushing.
might need to get 2 or 3 Vanguards, but now Shivas are heading to the north.
Yeah.
Both teams opting for T2 air.
Interesting. Honestly, interesting. This is just fusion spam. Oh, good scout actually from Autopilot. Gonna get a tier 2 scout in the backline and see basically everything.
Yeah, that is. Everything has been revealed. They see the Tachyon going up, commit forward. The Razors are not in position. E-stall actually giving as well.
Wait, this E-stall is brutal actually. Like, APB are not keeping up with their energy scaling. Autopilot has just kind of boomed.
I don't think I think Shivas are just too efficient, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't see how they trade this. With North now also getting Shivas arriving there.
Two idle Shivas in mid. I'm two Shivas. Razorbacks in mid. I guess they didn't have the energy to shoot, but yeah, this north position for APB is really under threat with the combo of the Phalanxes plus the Shivas.
They're like desperately trying to get up Tachyons.
I almost feel like that's a mistake.
Lich is on their way to the Geos at the moment.
I feel like the pulsars are just too expensive. Oh, a Geo goes down in the south, I'm assuming to a Lich.
Yeah, there's another Lich about to hit the northern Geo. Not actually going to take out the Tachyon instead.
Ooh, it's the
Takes
BP.
out the BP, even better.
Yeah, and the Shivas are going to kick this door wide open.
To the south, we do have a kind of a scuffle going on between them, but these Shivas are kind of uncontested. Rax will honestly need to just go hide behind the hill and hope he can D-gun everything.
Yeah, this is all of a sudden very skid. It's actually like dead even army value. The Razorbacks are frantically trying to get north to contest this, but this push is very frightening.
As numbers go up, it just gets worse and worse and worse, though, in my opinion.
For sure. I mean, it actually doesn't look like a lot of reinforcements are coming this way for the enemy
maybe
here.
it's not too bad.
Catches the
Raxel gets caught, goes down.
That's crucial.
Is dead. The center is stabilized. I'm surprised we don't see Vanguards being printed yet. I feel like when you see this many Shivas, you make 3 Vanguards and you just start focus firing down.
Well, Razorbacks are going to get here, but one Razorback does not fight, what is it, 7 Shivas? Yeah, no, that is not a fight the Razorback wants to take. Not to let it have some friends.
Razor is on the way, another one. If they can get a good flank angle, it might be something they can do. In the center, we do have a bit of a clash going on as well.
And even this is not going the way of the Razorback. Shiva's just trading way too cost effectively.
Yeah, like it's pretty much impossible to get in on Razors in my on Shivas with Razor, efficiently.
Just trading so terribly. Yeah,
that's 3.
I think you're right. Honestly, the Shivas are just kind of totally oppressive for these just pure Razorback. I do think there needs to be a little bit more range poke. Like Vanguards would do pretty good damage into this pumped up Shivas, but
even a Titan is like a better play in my opinion. We actually have Stilettos coming out, not getting any crazy hits though.
Yeah, but it was only going to take one or two very strong. Oh my God, these razors are getting volleyed. The action not
rough.
fight this at all.
To be fair, to the north, they are finding some success with spam starting to get in and overwhelm them, but really good target fire by Yanami. Fighters commit forward to deny the stilettos, but
honestly, like maybe like a lab making starlights or something. There is just not a lot of units in front of Bloatier's base. I think APB is slowly dying to this push. I don't think they can fight this at all.
yeah, I think Shivas are just absurdly cost-efficient units, and unless they find a immediate counter, whether that's EMP launches to try and shut everything down, more stilettos, Razorbacks are not cutting it. They are just getting volleyed down with 0 micro. Resignberg comes out.
Wow. All right. And just like that, kind of off of the back of just better unit choice almost, right? Like I really the Shiva was just kind of looking pretty good. Like
I mean, it's what Shivas do, right?
Yeah.
Like whenever the debate comes up between Razors and Shivas, like if you're running past things and you don't have support, then yeah, Razorback's better. But if it is just a stand-up fist fight between two armies, Shivas are unmatched. Like until you get to like probably Titans, Shivas will outtrade everything. So
yeah,
saw that.
unfortunate.
They stood first fort and Shivas just crashed through. So we have TM taking the show match 4-3 versus APB.
Pretty close, all things considered. I mean, very back and forth. I think even that Rosetta game was looking not terrible for APB at all until, you know, it really got into like a bit more of a focus later macro game where
Yeah.
I don't think you want to fight that team in a late macro
I don't
game.
even
I'll be
think
honest.
it's not like they were even behind in macro. It's just the unit choices.
I think a little bit they
don't
were,
know what
though.
you do at.
Right? Like they had a few
I
moments
guess overall,
where they were
true. At
e-stalling.
that point, they had started falling behind.
Like there was like two clean moments where APB was e-stalling and floating like 8,000 metal, and TM's metal bars are empty, and like that is that is so
That
bad.
is pretty big. That's probably where the game really started swinging, right?
You cannot afford those and again, two teams this good. You cannot afford those macro mistakes. It is just game losing.
That 7k eco diff was too much.
It's brutal. Yeah, it's brutal. But still, honestly, fun set. I enjoyed that. I wish we'd seen some Legion Tier 3. I'll be honest. I mean, we saw the bog standard like armed core, but
I think the problem is you'd run into the same issue that we saw here with ARM T3 versus Cortex T3. Legion really fine with their fist fights and like their raiders are strong, but they can't match a Shiva. Like Shiva is just the most efficient T3 unit, in my opinion.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Unless you have an easy way to counter that, maybe Myrmidons can, but that's 4k metal a unit for a unit that you'll have 3 Shivas out for each Myrmidon. And you need like a group of Myrmidons to start countering Shivas, and now there's Shivas on every front.
So what I'm hearing is that when Shivas get nerfed the next patch, guys, we all have Hells to blame, okay? Hells has said this is his fault. Shivas are getting nerfed. It's his fault. But honestly,
they might deserve it. Honestly, the unit is so absurdly cost efficient. Like I'm not kidding. The Rosetta meta for so long was just okay,
no, it's just Shivas. I get
it. Rush for T3 Shivas. Let's go walk them and win the game.
Well, all right. I think on that is it for us. No, we don't need to do any little winner interview. I think we got a good one last week. I think. And Sash gave us some good things to think about with Legion, and
But isn't it Autopilot's chance for his winner's interview? We didn't get Autopilot last time.
We got a little bit of Chisato, we got a little bit of Sash. It was fun. It was a fun set. I enjoyed it. I'm hoping the players enjoyed it. And I'm sure there will be no drama resulting from this, and I think that'll be it for us, unless you got something else, Hells.
That's all from my side.
All right. Well, then we will see you guys another day. I think the next
One
tournament, once
thing.
again.
Is there anyone you need to thank last? Is there anyone we need to thank?
I'm gonna thank the donators, whoever you are. I don't know the names. Zeeberg will know the names, and you know who you are. Thank you for donating.
Zeeberg, do you want to hop in quickly?
Oh, yeah,
Specifically say, just
What are you saying
Just
it out
as an
loud?
idea.
It's a 3-minute delay, Hells. What are you doing? Like,
go message him last. You
Look,
know what to do.
look, all I'm gonna say is you wonderful donators, we appreciate you. Okay, you made this a little bit more spicy with money on the line, and that's always fun. Same with Faction Wars, even. You know, whoever it was, whoever you wonderful people are, you know who you are. I don't know who you are. But, yeah, good stuff. Anyway, that is going to be it for us. We'll see you next time. I think the next tournament is going to be Alpha Cup, right? Coming up in a couple weeks. All right, so that's it for us. Have a good one.